Fuck up, you're very close, but no, it is not that one.
S word, that means again.
To warmly chat with somebody, often in order to gain favor, gaining business, connections.
Socialize.
Socialize, not bad, not the word. Ted, any final guesses? I didn't know that this would count as an official word.
Oh, okay.
When you're doing with,
do we use it like in slang when we do use it?
To a degree,
Spitballing?
yeah. You'll be at a business party or something like, oh man, hey, that's the guy that runs the such and such account. You need to go over and
Schmooze. Suck up.
Schmooze.
Schmooze.
Ted knows his Yiddish.
Oh, check out the big brain on Ted. I know schmoozing.
Schmoozing.
You are a good schmoozer.
I am.
You are the closer when it comes to schmoozing.
Boozing and
Boozing and schmoozing. The Ted Smith, bitches.
Welcome to December.
It's going to be Ted's new party, boozing and schmoozing.
Schmoozing, yeah.
Actually, it sounds like kind of a fun party.
You know what? You should do the schmooze cruise.
Business hands only. Apparently, curiosity.
Hey, girl, let me see that business hand.
Ted, this is a news segment.
I mean, yes, it's the accident that sucks the least based on the fact that it was a mistake. I know they didn't exactly
The
take care of the situation.
$25 gift card somehow makes it worse.
I know that. If they just didn't do that, this is easy.
Right, but in this
That's
case,
insulting.
I mean, I would say the woman.
I agree
They went
with
to
Mad Greek on this one, who says the second one. So the surgery was done, and eventually it was covered by insurance.
Correct.
Yes, you had to go to the news and all that kind of thing. Which, keep that in mind, people. This happens to you. Go to your local news
But that's
station.
who I would pick, too. To
Right.
suck the least. Only because,
They eventually did what you pay them to do.
yeah. And Miles, I get what you're saying, though. In the end, you're hoping that that's just somebody that made a terrible
Right,
mistake.
exactly.
I don't think they did it on purpose.
No, and that's what
You
I'm
know?
saying. It's not every other one of these stories. They knew exactly what the hell they were
Sure,
doing. And they're
absolutely.
trying to screw people over. They did screw the firefighter over. They tried to screw the other person over. The hospital ended up screwing this woman over, obviously, but that was not their intent.
But when they offered the gift card, like to me,
That's injury. That's
somehow
insult.
that made the situation worse. Oh, but the flight attendant, she's like, hey, thank you for taking the seat, but I do have to ask, I need a verbal confirmation. You will help people in the event of an emergency. I'm like, yeah, sure, man. Let's do your part to avoid that. She's like, I agree. I said, sure, I got you. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I would or if I wouldn't. I'd be panicking too. But I'm going to say yeah for the extra leg room. Yeah,
Next time
sure.
I'm going to say, can't wait.
I'm counting
I'm
on
going to
it.
throw people to the side.
I've been waiting for this.
I'm counting on it, man.
I'm going to jump down that thing and run.
How drunk is that pilot? Let's do this.
I'm going to pop the S out of that door. I don't know that I've heard too many women use the C word on it unless it's like
no, but I mean,
porn.
But you're throwing down at that point.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
Ted, I want you to.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
correct.
no holds barred, man.
But I mean,
Exactly.
it is rare.
yeah.
It is. But they're associated with most sexual pleasure and most body confidence.
That does not surprise me. But vagina, being because it's just so clinical, right? It just look. If you say, "Do you want to see my hoo-ha?" I'm going to say, "Yeah." If you say you want to see my vagina, I'm still going to say, "Yeah." But just in my mind, hoo-ha sounds more playful.
Yeah.
I would have thought that that's more confident, but it turns out that's not.
Well, the more clinical you are in your terminology, basically what it assesses
I want to show
is
you my penis.
that as far as a female goes, keep in mind these are just women.
Right.
That exudes more confidence. So it could explain why nurses and people who use these clinical terms
Yeah.
tend to go down that road a little bit more. And if you've ever been with a nurse, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I had a girlfriend that had very long labias, and you could probably stretch these things out like 11 inches, and they would just snap right back. And I called it her beagle pee because it would hang like a beagle.
Damn. Okay. Did you tell her this out loud? Like, maybe, can I have time for this tonight?
Yeah, I was like, I'm just playing with the beagle pee.
Yeah.
But her doctor actually, her gynecologist said it was the biggest one she's ever seen, and they surgically removed them. So once they were removed, I call it her Franken-pee. Because that thing had stitches. It was a sight.
And you went down there and looked, didn't you?
I mean,
Of course, I had to take pictures of it to show her.
did it pose a health
Does it look
risk?
normal? And this girl was beautiful too. That was the thing. It's absolutely beautiful, but just the most messed up pee I've ever seen.
Guys, it's my best friend Jordan's birthday today. I was wondering if you guys could give him a shout out. Could Coach Ted give him some advice on how to get through dealing with a Charger screwing him over every year as a fan? Thanks, guys, and appreciate it.
Well, I mean, first I would say you should be used to it.
Have they been to a Super Bowl?
I think Air Coryell, they went to a Super Bowl. Maybe
Dan
the Niners
Fouts
beat.
maybe
Maybe the
played.
Niners
Okay.
beat the crap out of them when Junior Seau was there. But like, brother, I don't know, man. You're a Chargers fan. You can't get disappointed every year. I think you should wait like another 2 years before you really get excited about a team.
It's like being a Raiders fan. Like, if you're a Raiders fan, you are a true fan. Because your team's not good. And they're never going to be again. No.
If you're not from, I guess, L.A. or San Diego originally, like, it just seems odd you'd be a Chargers fan.
Yeah, there's nothing about that. They're oddly unexciting. I have nothing against them. I'm not trying to get down on them or anything. But, like, when you bring up the Chargers, you're like, okay. You bring up the Chiefs, you got thoughts. Patriots, you got thoughts. Like any team in the NFL, even Jacksonville has finally climbed the mountain of, hey, people giving us, right? The Chargers somehow, it's just like, I'm just not
Well,
interested.
Herbert does have potential. You got to give
God
him.
damn it, I was just about to say, but that's always what it is. They always got to like, well, Justin Herbert's there. Okay.
Yep.
And everybody was, well, he could do this, he could do that. He could. He hasn't.
So I'm not paying attention. I just hear my wife say, my husband will. So automatically I'm like, oh no. And what it was, you see, was there's a dude in the exit row and he did not agree to help people get off the plane, blah, 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 in the case of an emergency. Okay. So
all right.
Once I realized that, I'm like, yeah, I'll take his seat. So when I sit down, and this guy is probably 3 inches taller than me and outweighs me by 120 pounds. He is a big dude, okay? Whatever. We switched seats. It was great. I'm watching the championship game. So he ends up sitting next to my kid. My kid's in the middle. Wife's in the aisle. He's got the window seat now. So I find out when the flight lands, I'm like, what was up with that? Because the guy was huge. This is exactly where he wants to be. My son explained that the guy, this was like his first time flying. He's very scared of heights. And so when they brought up the emergency thing, like in his mind, that meant it's going to happen, right? Because he's a super parent.
Oh.
I go, oh, okay. So, but when my kid's telling me this, he goes, and the guy's like, and also, man, I'm scared of heights. So my son says, well, you got the window seat. The guy just went pale and put the shade down, closed his eyes, and that was the whole flight. He's like, God. He did not talk. He
That
did
seems
not move.
crazy to give up that seat.
Dude, and the guy was huge. I'm like, brother, this was made for you. It ended up being a great flight for me, but I'm like, all right.
Person, place, or thing, what have you given a nickname to and why? 206-803-ROCK.
Is nurse your favorite profession? As far as that goes, if you said, look, man, you got 20 professions to choose. And no, porn star's not one.
Look.
Stripper, but they said, look, 20 normal professions. Which just based on what the experience you think you're going to have in the bedroom. So you got a nurse,
Well, okay.
you got an accountant, you got a CEO, you name a waitress, a bartender.
Well, to me, it's more in the dress. So it's like, a woman will say, love a man in brown, love a UPS man, love a man in a uniform.
Sure, right.
From that perspective on this, if you take
You're
that
all
analogy,
about the nurse.
I'm all about the nurse just based on the scrubs.
Okay.
And I don't know why that is.
But it's not just the scrubs. Like, even the way you just said it, it's like it's the nurse.
It's-
a lot of
it-
times
but
you'll
it's
go,
the whole
your
thing.
emphasis
you'll
on the
give
word
double
nurse.
guns on a nurse. You know it's dirty. So I think it's safe to say you're a fan of the nurse.
Well,
But I mean, was it a health risk to have an unusually long labia? I mean, I know nothing about that.
It was uncomfortable for her. That's what she told
Okay,
me.
all right,
I think
that's
it was
fair.
mainly she just wanted them gone because
Maybe because you called them beagle pee.
well, when you like, if you go to a diner, did you ever order like an open face roast beef sandwich just to mess with her or anything like that?
I'm sure I did.
Okay, all right.
And they
I'll
snap back
take the
in.
open face roast beef sandwich with gravy.
11 inches.
Well, if it's snapped back in, you could just call her Stretch Armstrong.
You got much better, less offensive. Jesus Christ, man!
I had a buddy who described that one time. He was like, man, it's like someone down there just punched an open face roast beef sandwich.
Jesus Christ!
Kind of swore me off roast beef for a while.
Frankenbean. That's stitches. Wow. Okay, man.
And now, the Men's Room legacy continues. Giving away free tickets to cool shows, well, that's kind of what we do here at The Rock. Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4,459. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, and my car. And you are in the men's room. On tap today, once again, we play Big Dummy. Ted's Meat and Potatoes goes to Lumen Field. We will play Profile This, plus headlines, the men's room shot of the day, fun with listener emails, and everyone's favorite, TV Time with Ted.
Click, clack.
All right, here we go. A woman goes to the car wash. Her car gets stuck, and she gets rear-ended 19 times. Meanwhile, an attempted bank robbery in New York sees a buck committing the crimes. A lost cat 155 miles away finds its way back home. A Delta passenger gets soaked by airplane de-icing foam. And Ozark police sees over 80 gallons of moonshine during a routine traffic stop.
Damn.
That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, today is the day that we play Big Dummy, the game show that rewards you for your stunning ignorance. And here's how it works. You call us, we will spin the category wheel. See if I drag it out, we're on time.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep.
I know, man. I know.
Dragging a little bit.
Category wheel.
Thanks for picking me up. Good
Got you,
teammate.
bro. I got you, man.
Yep.
And then I would never want to make you look bad.
Yeah, I know.
And then we'll ask you a question from that category. But here's where Big Dummy separates itself from your average, more reputable game show. We will continue to ask you questions until you get one right. Because, as always, we want you to leave here smarter than you showed up. Now, so far this year, our biggest dummy is a 4-way tie between Austin, Justin, Catherine, and Cortland, all of whom thought a vacuum seal was an aquatic housekeeper and found a way to answer 5 consecutive questions wrong. Can you do better? Of course you can. Everyone else has. So give us a call, and off we go on Big Dummy, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration.
To be a contestant to play Big Dummy, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send your emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com. And now watch the show live on YouTube at KISW Rock.
This is Sam the Fish Man. Now I know what you're thinking. Looks like a nice guy. Maybe he is. I want to punch him in the D anyway. Here's why. He's a Patriots fan. I'm a Ravens fan. We made a bet about the Patriots-Ravens game this past Saturday in Foxborough, and although my team gave a valiant effort, they can valiantly now watch the playoffs from the comfort of their living room. So Sam made a bet with me and said, look, if my team wins, which a stupid team did with that girly quarterback, he said, I'm going to bring a hat down to the studio of the Patriots, and you must put it on your otherwise magnificent head. So what I'm going to do is put this Patriots hat on my head. I just want to say if I burst into flames, you'll understand why. This is disgusting. This is disgraceful. I would apologize to the Ravens for this, but you blew it. I don't.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't like this. Come on.
Get in there. Let's see it. Let's see the logo.
Yay.
Yeah, there it is.
This is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. And I've
so
pooped
good.
myself on the street while being homeless.
Feels
in Seattle. And the second one, may he rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne with Black Sabbath at the Tacoma Dome on February 6th.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Those are some strong
Okay.
shows to start with, man.
I kind of find, like, when you're in a car, you're trapped. So no matter what your parents are listening to, that's what you are going to listen to. Every once in a while, you get a turn, but for the most part, it's their way or the highway. And a lot of those bands, not necessarily do I listen to them, but I know every single lyric to all the songs. Like,
Yes.
I mean, Jesus.
If you play Anita Baker, I hate to say this, I can sing every lyric of every song on that. I had no choice.
Right.
My mother would listen to that thing on repeat. It's just, but now,
Now when I listen to those songs again, I'm like, you know what? Three Dog Night didn't suck that bad.
well, I now own the Anita Baker record because I realized now that I don't have to hear it, I actually like what the hell she was doing.
Or
I
the
just can't
Guess
listen to
Who,
it
or
all the
whoever
time.
the hell they were listening
Right, to me, it was Motown.
Right, same thing. We're
My
just
dad
talking
just
about
played it all the time. But I love it now.
We were just talking about George Benson outside. I was like, man, I picked up some George Benson albums. And I'm like, my dad gave me his vinyl collection. I grew up listening to that stuff every single day. She kind of blew it off. I got his right, I put it on. I'm like, George Benson was a badass, man. This stuff's great.
Well, even when the Carpenters come on, I'm like, oh, my mom loved the Carpenters. She loved the Carpenters.
Okay, I get
She still
it.
does like the Carpenters. I mean, she doesn't listen to them all the time, but I mean, I grew up listening to that crap, so when I hear it, I'm like,
It's nostalgic.
I know all these lyrics.
Right.
Like, I know every single lyric to these songs.
Well, Justin,
Carol King's the same way.
So, Justin, all right, so these sound like good things. Are there any negative things about knowing that you are basically your dad's son, so to speak, where you're like, oh, boy, this is the other part of it?
things,
Yeah.
I think it's more on his temper.
All
I
right.
would say the least on his temper. Like, it will take a lot for me to get ticked off. It's the same way with my dad. Like, but I will get to the point where I will go ballistic on something, like my dad would.
But it takes a while to get there, you're saying.
It does take a little bit for me to get there.
Do you have any food similarities?
Food similarities, yep, pretty much.
Okay, 'cause that's the one that's a little bit different for me.
Well, I take after my mother in every way except diet. All right. So me and my mother were both crazy. We're loud. Do not tell us what we can or can't do. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. We're loud mouths. We know it. But when it comes to food, my father and I basically have the same palate. If it is made of plant, we'd rather not eat it. Or my brother takes after my mother. The only way he takes after my mother is diet. They'll both eat anything.
Well, I'll try anything. Doesn't mean I like everything.
Right.
But I know for a fact, as far as like what my mom enjoys, is not necessarily what I'm wanting to eat. You know,
Sure.
I'll see my dad sit down and order something. I'm like, you can have anything. Like, why did you pick this?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like we're at a restaurant, man. Like you can order something. You know, that's.
I mean, I definitely have some of them. Like, I find myself now, like, when my dad did it, I don't know why as a kid it would annoy me, but now I do it. I'll just get a paper bag and then crack peanuts sitting in my living room watching
But it
sports.
bugged you as a kid.
But you get the paper bag up.
Yeah, and he would do it all the time.
Well, it makes sense because you don't get all the
You don't want
peanut
to
shells
get.
everywhere.
Look, I get it. I don't know why as a kid it annoyed me, but I find myself doing it, especially like Thursday Night Football. Like, oh, but have some peanut.
Do you do that with pistachios too?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
But
I should try that because it makes a mess.
there's certain things like you'd be hard pressed to ever see me order country fried steak.
But it's delicious.
I know, but he would just go on and had to order it every time and stuff.
So do you not like it, or you just cut it out because you're tired of hearing about it?
I think I'm just tired of hearing about it.
That's
and my
fair.
mom would always be like, "Don't order that. It's like the worst thing you can order."
Well, I mean, as
Not
far as your
that's for
health,
sure. Yeah.
Correct. And he'd be like, "Oh, gotta get one."
We went to the 5 Point. I'm like, Dad, they have the best hamburgers in here. They got great fries. 5 Point's really solid breakfast food, all that. He got an open-faced turkey sandwich, right?
All right.
Now, they put it on Texas toast, like egg toast, like egg bread, and it's toasted real nice. And
Yeah.
And it's they use fresh turkey. They make their own breasts and slice it.
Yeah.
And then mashed potatoes. And when he ordered it, I was just like, what the hell are you doing? And then I look over and I'm like, oh, my God, that looks great.
It sounds great, man.
Yeah, but I would never order that. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
He's got this big plate of food. It looks like Thanksgiving dinner. I'm like, damn, man. All right, okay.
But what about your kids as far as, like, there's certain things you can definitely see with your kid. You got this from your mom, you got this from me, whatever. But when it comes to their food choices, my daughter could drive you absolutely crazy. I'm like, I don't give her too much grief because that was me, right? She knows what she likes, and at her age, does not want to try new things. And sooner or later, she'll get through it. But it'll drive my wife bonkers.
Now, how long did it take you to try new things?
When I started working in restaurants, so like 18 years old. Honestly, it's just,
Okay.
I knew what I liked, and for me, it's peanut butter and jelly or bowl of cereal. That's it. That's all I need. Pizza, the obvious stuff, right? But as far as stuff you're going to make for yourself, that was it. My daughter is very much locked in the same way. And then when I started working in restaurants, you just had to try different meals. And then all of a sudden, the whole world suddenly exploded to me. I still don't like what I don't like, but my palate definitely developed. And I'm like, all right, man, I like a lot of different things now. And then I see my son, who's like his mom, he'll try, and like you said, won't like everything, but he'll try anything. Rarely will he say, no way.
Well,
My brother to this day will not try new stuff.
Really?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And he worked in restaurants, right?
You mean stuff,
Yeah.
stuff that would seem, like sushi?
Sushi.
Okay.
Refuses.
He's never even tried it.
Right. I don't think he's ever even had like pad thai. Just the idea of going to a Thai restaurant to him, he's just like, no.
Will he eat Chinese?
Yeah, but like American Chinese.
Like
Right,
General
right.
So or something.
Correct. And that's much more like
So Panda
like my
Express.
mom and stuff. So I'll take a little more like my dad. I'm like, well, we got to try it.
Yeah.
Actually, my in-laws are like that, man. It drives me bonkers when we have to visit them. None of them, well, my one sister-in-law, she will try things. She lives in Manhattan, so naturally she's willing to try more food. But the rest, man, like if we go there, when we spend the week at the beach, like you're going to eat the most basic stuff on earth. If they all want to go out for dinner, that's the part that kills me. Like, look, if you're going to cook food, I'm not going to say anything. I need whatever it is you make. But when we go to
not
a
on vacation,
restaurant,
man.
my wife and I, I'm like, we're pushing to go to like place blank because the menu looks
Crab Shack.
interesting. Right, and they're like, hey, man, we just want burgers and nuggets. And these are grown-ass adults. I
You
would
could get
it
a
if my
burger
kids-
at a restaurant.
I know, but they don't even want to go to a restaurant that gives you the option of eating interesting
You're
food.
listening
I'm like,
to
dude,
the
it's
Men's
a beach
Room
town.
with
There's a
Miles
burger
and
on
Thrill,
every
99.9 KISW.
Oh, Charles, away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4,459. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. The head chef is back. Ted's Meat Potatoes headed to Lumen Field as the head chef is actually headed to Lumen Field this weekend.
I will be there in person. And we got a list of some newer options for the whole season, but they have some playoff options too.
As far as the food goes down at Lumen Field for the playoff game on Sunday.
Correct. Unfortunately, some of them are in the club level.
Well, you're going to have that. They pay for that.
They do. Is
do.
it free when you're in the club level?
No.
There's just one that looks really good that caught my eye. And I was like, I'm going to stop and get those. And I was like, I'm in the 300. Give me a hot dog.
Well, to be honest with you, if you're a Seattleite, you might take it for granted. I mean, with the Mariners, with the Kraken, with the Seahawks, how good the food is in our venues.
Sure.
And you don't realize it until you go someplace else. I had a chance to go to, Ted, you've been there many times, got a chance to go to Wrigley Field this past summer.
Yeah.
See a baseball game. And it was an awesome experience. It is exactly what you think it is. It's an old school stadium.
All right.
I mean, the history is there. You walk in, you kind of feel it, man. You're like, man, this is a cool spot. Then you go to the bathroom and you go,
this is old.
This is not a great facility, but you know what? I understand it because this is an old facility.
Yep.
And then you go to the concession stand and you go, man, these are the most basic options that you could find at any stadium. It's almost like they determined they were never going to change the menu. And you might say to yourself, why don't you get a Chicago dog? And they have Chicago dogs. I just don't like them.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't like it.
Look, Chicago's a great place, great town. As far as all the styles of pizza goes, it's not that I don't think Chicago deep dish pizza is good. It's just my least favorite style. Out of all the hot dogs you can get, when it comes to a hot dog, the Chicago version of it is my least favorite style. So, you know, every once in a while. But I really was. I was like, man, they got to have like a piece of pizza around here or something. And I mean, it's Cracker Jacks, hot dogs, popcorn, pretzel,
maybe nacho cheese with just those chips.
Yeah, cotton candy.
They're kind of true to the song.
They really are.
Right? Take me for peanuts and Cracker Jacks. And that's our menu.
It really is.
I will say, though, me and my brother went years ago. We were in a bar before the game. It's a day game. And they had a hot dog cart in the bar.
Damn.
Well, look, you need to eat before you go into Wrigley. The problem is that almost every Wrigley game is sold out.
Correct.
Because it's during the day, and it's a destination thing for people, and the bars are packed down in Wrigleyville. So it's very hard to even sit down and
Let's go down to Wrigleyville.
That's kind of what happened to me. We just could not get in anywhere and sit down and eat because it was just so packed.
Yeah.
I mean, you never would have got your food. No worries. We'll go inside the stadium, get something to eat. I get in there, and I'm just like, damn it, this sucks. Like, the food sucks. Everything else was wonderful about the experience.
Seattle, the stadiums here in Seattle have very good food. I mean, even just the Mariners. My sister-in-law was out here last year with my brother. What'd she get? Like a Dungeness crab melt at the Mariners game. She's like, that might be the best thing I've ever had in a stadium.
You know, the funny thing, though, is if I go to a baseball game, even with all the offerings, like, just give me a pretzel and a hot dog. If it's a football game, I'm going to try anything. I don't know what it is, but if it's baseball, like, I just want a hot dog and I want a pretzel. I don't need anything else. Football, give me anything that is not a hot dog or a pretzel.
Well, and I'm the same way. For baseball, like, I will always, like, the last game I went to, peanuts.
Right. For whatever reason, I'm basic as F. Oh, yeah.
And also the way the stadiums are designed.
It's supposed to be AF. Like when ads came out of my mouth, I'm like, did I just cuss? No, I didn't. Okay.
Well, when you go to certain stadiums, sometimes they're out in the middle of nowhere, or they're in an area where, you know, you have a lot of room to tailgate.
Yeah.
You know, our stadiums are built in such a way that, you know, you could go to a restaurant, you could go to Pioneer Square, you could go to Queen Anne, if you're heading up that way, but for the most part, it's not the biggest tailgating scene.
Correct.
But the food inside the stadium makes up for it. And I think a lot of stadiums that are downtown, the old AT&T Park where the Giants play down in San Francisco, there's a couple bars around the area down there. But for the most part, the food in that stadium is pretty good too. But not as good as Seattle.
Arrowhead, I could not tell you what they have inside of the stadium. But they tailgate and everyone's barbecuing. So even though we were the quote-unquote enemy, they invite you over to the tailgate. So we're eating some of the best burgers you've ever eaten, ribs, pulled pork, the whole night. So by the time we went in, I'm like, I just want a beer.
Yep.
I could not tell you a thing that they have there.
I don't even mind if someone is sitting beside me and has garlic fries. I do not mind the smell of them.
Yeah,
I do not like they're just soggy and
Yeah.
just not my favorite French fry. But everything else, because I'm always like, what is that?
Yeah.
Where did you get that? I'm like, 3 rows in front of me. I'm like, what did she get down there? Where did she get that? What is that?
I will say, there is some food at Lumen Field. Like, I went to a preseason game, and me and my buddy were just looking. I was like, that looks awesome. It was like a Berea ramen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen that, yes.
But I just don't want to eat that in a stadium.
Right, that's... Well, like, do you do it to go, man?
Right,
Like, can I get this at the end of the game and take it home? I'd be down.
Yeah. And very rarely does a stadium cater to the local food scene. You know, you go to Lumen. There's going to be a Tutabella. There's going to be a Ballard pizza. They've got all these things that that are great menu items. So we'll go through some of those, and you've got, as you said, Ted, some of the newer additions that they have added this year.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's coming up with the head chef at 4:30.
Are they serving ram burgers? We have real ram meat. I bet you they would go quick.
Yeah.
Pulled ram, you know,
I mean, it's got to
slow
taste
cooked.
closer to, like, lamb.
Would it matter? You're like, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat this ram burger.
Well, you could eat a Cam Chancellor burger, his Bam Bam burger.
Oh yeah, the Bam Bam burger.
He's got a smash burger down there. He's got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
It should be called a smash burger with Cam Chancellor.
Yeah, man. Oh, God. Sometimes you see those highlight reels of him just killing people.
God, man.
From back in the day on Instagram, whatever. You're like, Jesus Christ.
My son still finds these things. So he's like, Dad, have you heard of Cam Chancellor? I'm like, yeah, I've heard of Cam Chancellor. And he'll show me all the videos. I'm like, I remember that game. He's like, really? I go, Yeah, man, they were called the Legion of Boom for a reason.
I was at one point in time 10 feet away from Vernon Davis, the old tight end.
Oh yeah,
From
University of Maryland
Terps.
played for the Niners for years.
This guy is built like a garbage truck. I
Yes.
mean, he's just machine, you know. And man, Cam just laid him out one game. I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was Vernon Davis you took the feet off of. I mean, he almost knocked his ass out.
I have a friend. You guys all know him. He's a pretty cool guy, right? Mm-hmm. He's at some pool party. His buddy's DJing in the summertime in the Seattle area. I don't know if it was on the east side or whatever. So it's a pool party. So he's just kind of hanging out with the DJ, and then he goes to walk somewhere, and he turns around, and he just runs smack his face into Cam Chancellor's bare chest.
I hope he was sweaty.
Right? He was like, I have never felt more embarrassed or more small in my life. Right? He was a college swimmer. He's an in-shape dude.
Right.
But to just have your face go up against Cam's chest, like, oh, you're going to lose your man card.
Cam's probably like that. You're the 15,000th person whose face has been impacted by my chest.
That's right. Also, we want to give a big thank you to everyone that's been checking out the show on YouTube. We've got a lot of nice comments about it. If you haven't checked us out yet, just search KISW Rock, and we are right there 5 days a week for your viewing pleasure. If you're at home or away where you want.
Pleasure is a subjective term.
You can see the looks on our faces when during Big Dummy when people just cannot figure out the most basic questions in the world.
Some people saw the labia slingshot charades from yesterday.
Yeah.
Just a quick little interaction.
And it's very difficult because before we got on YouTube, we would look at each other like, you've got to be kidding me. Like this, is this for real? Sometimes with the callers, like,
oh, yeah.
Should we hang up on this guy or this or that and the other? We're trying to be better, getting our finger out of our nose and doing all these things during the show, but sometimes you got to put on the body brakes, so to speak. So,
yes.
You're not letting your true feelings be known. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
There's a lot of hand motions that I've had to watch.
Yeah, exactly. But we're up over 4,000 subscribers.
Especially the funny racist stuff. It's like, look, man, among friends, we can tell the jokes, but every once in a while someone will say something, and there's just a gesture you could do that would make everyone laugh. And I'm like, we're on camera, man. Don't do it.
Can't do that.
Now you have to write notes and hold it sideways.
And today is the day we play the game known as Big Dummy. It's an easy game to play. We'll spin that category wheel. You're either playing for Team Sober or Team Not Sober. We start with a new Big Dummy at the beginning of every year. And so far, we have a four-way tie with 5 questions for our biggest dummies. That would be Austin, Josh, Catherine, and Cortland. So as soon as someone talks...
I had, which name
you had
did
Justin
I get wrong?
instead of Josh.
Okay, so it's Justin.
It's Austin, Josh, Catherine, and Cortland. 5 questions to get one right. And as we do when we play Big Dummy, we like to do a little men's room poll. The last time, it was all about greeting people.
Oh, yeah.
How you're going to greet people for a month, a year, whatever you're going to do.
It's an important thing to do,
You're introducing yourself to someone, or maybe you're just seeing someone you haven't seen in a while, but there's always an introduction and a hello. So the first option was that you would kind of go European and kiss them on their cheeks. Mm-hmm. So, you grab the face, kiss one cheek, turn around, kiss the other cheek. You said hello that way.
The kissing of the cheek doesn't bug me. It's the grabbing of my face.
Well, or the neck.
I know they have to do it, to make it happen. But it's like, look, the kiss on the cheek, I go, okay. But I'm like, dude, they grabbed my neck and pulled me in.
Yeah. The next one was the Eskimo kiss. Which, you tend to give your little babies every once in a while.
That's about it. I can't think of anyone else that I have ever done that to other than my own children.
Right. You never do it with another adult. But this would be very uncomfortable.
No, I have never done it with another adult.
I mean, I really just remember it from The Untouchables.
When did the Eskimo kiss in The Untouchables?
Elliot Ness, like when he gets home, he always says to his kids, he's like putting them to bed and stuff.
Okay, but it's with his kids.
It's always like Eskimo kiss.
So
what's the other one with the eyelashes? Butterfly, and then
I was picturing Sean Connery's character and Elliot Ness like Eskimo kissing.
Right.
You got to kill him.
Then we have the awkward
bookkeeper.
Smell your hand, where you reach out for a handshake, but grab that hand and lift it up and just give it a big whiff with your nose. Just smell the hand. Smell the glove, as Spinal Tap would say.
Yes.
And then the last one was the psych handshake. That's where you reach out, act like you're going to shake someone's hand. You pull back, maybe brush your hair back, or just absolutely.
I wish you'd stop saying that. You're the only one in this room who always says, hey, you go back and brush your hair. Okay, well, 3 of us are both.
Well, the last time you did a psych handshake, you could brush your hair. I mean, you think about how far that goes back.
You're probably right. Yeah.
I've done it since I've been bald at a sporting event.
Of course.
Yes.
What was the circumstance?
It was a Timbers fan.
Oh, okay.
Did he go to extend to reach your hand first?
Yes.
And what was his response when he did this?
He was not happy. I thought it was fine. This is why I think it's like, I thought it was like a funny joke. And then some other Sounders fan was like, that was kind of rude, man.
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, God.
We discussed that at great length last week. The fact that this would be the one that could possibly lead, I believe, first to more physical confrontation than anything else.
Correct. The last time I thought I was going to get in a fight after a game, same thing. Sounders game, we're in sluggers up top. We had lost, and it knocked us like out of the playoffs or something.
Sure.
And these Vancouver Whitecaps fans walked by, and this one woman puts out, she's like, high five. And I was like, no. And then her husband came back and was like, come on, dude. And I was like, you knocked us out of the playoffs. Like, no.
Why would you think someone cheering for the team you just beat is going to high-five you on your victory?
So she puts it up again, and I go, okay, sure. And then she puts it up, and I just tapped it with one finger. I just ET'd it.
Ooh.
I know, which in retrospect.
Oh, Ted hit it with the ET.
Yeah.
Right. Phone home, bitch.
Right.
International rate supply.
You're the 51st state.
Jesus. So,
Canadians might be too nice. Hey, give me a high five. No.
We put the poll up. If you follow us on X and Men's Room Live, here's how last week's voting went down. All right. In fourth place, only 5% of the vote. You agreed, everyone you know, your doctor, the guy who's going to change your tires, whatever the deal is, with Eskimo kisses.
That was the least.
That was the one that people did not want to do. 5% of you. Coming in at a close third, that would be smell the hand at 7% of you.
I thought that would be lower on the poll than Eskimo kisses.
Well, you're just taking that hand up and you're smelling it. Okay, believe it or not, 34% of you said you would do the kissing of the cheeks as your greeting. And overall, more than half of you, at 52%, said you would do the old psych handshake. Psych handshake, yes.
It's such a douche move, but it's funny.
Well, which we know could lead to violence. Okay, so in honor of the Seahawks and the NFC Championship game, we are going to go to the stadium, but you're going to get a free concession. You are going to get one free concession. You buy whatever you want. Man, one's on the house, right? You're going to get one for free. So you're going to pick from one of the four following items. All right? Number one would be a cold hot dog. And let's face it, when you're at a stadium, I don't care if it's from the hot dog vendor. I don't care if you go up top. I don't care what you do. By the time you get that hot dog back down to your seat, that bitch is cold. It is mostly cold. I mean, it's a lukewarm item.
But in this case, they're just going to serve it to you cold. It's a cold hot dog.
It's a cold bun.
I have had a hot dog at a sporting event before that clearly, from a vendor, like going up and down the aisle, that was clearly cold.
How gross is that?
It was super gross, man. That's all. It's like kind of annoyed, and it's like, did you just not cook these? Have they been out of
technically
the thing so long?
They always say, technically you don't have to cook a hot dog. I go, right. Nobody I know wants to eat a cold hot dog.
Like I said, I ate them as a kid, but I was a weirdo.
The kids eat a lot of things,
But also Vienna sausages essentially is a cold hot dog. I mean, but you either like those or you don't.
But hot dogs
most people do not.
Hot dogs do not dissolve in your mouth. Vienna sausage is the only meat I can think of that disintegrates.
Right. Okay, so cold hot dog, the old standard. Number two is a flat soda. Why? Because if you get what should be a carbonated beverage at most stadiums around the country, it seems like half the time it's flat. All right? It just is. It's lacking in ice. It's flat by the time you get it. It is somewhat watered down, whether you get that from a vendor or whether you get that at one of the concession stands. Option number three. Ted brought this to our attention because I'm not the biggest soft pretzel fan.
I am. I'm a huge soft pretzel fan. It's in the name, soft pretzel.
That's not something I normally get ever. But you were saying, Ted, that you got a hard one.
Yeah, because it had been
Soft
under
pretzel.
that light for so long, but it's like it's so hard, like you could barely eat it.
You can tear it.
And the thing is, like I said, at a baseball game, I get a soft pretzel, but every time they grab the soft pretzel, in my head, I'm like, if it is hard, I'm going to lose my mind. It's happened to everyone I know, but it sucks.
Correct.
So it's
awful.
It's a hard soft pretzel.
You want a soft pretzel. It is no longer soft.
This is one of those where you're going to tear it like a bagel that's way past its due date. And finally, on your one free concession, you get a beer. A beer, which is not a bad deal, man.
All right.
But it's an NA beer.
No.
It is a non-alcoholic beer. So you have your choice of one of four things. Cold hot dog, flat soda, a hard soft pretzel, or an NA beer.
I think out of these, I think I would be least disappointed and less likely to cuss up a storm around my children with the flat soda. Like, I'm not going to be happy, but an NA beer would just piss me off. Even if I know it's NA, like, I don't want that. The hard, soft pretzel, that I can't explain it. Like, that's a trigger inside of me. And a cold hot dog is just a no-go for me, man.
I'm taking that NA beer.
Me too. Because I'm already going to be drinking beer anyway. I can just take one play off. They just pull me off the field for a little bit to chug that NA beer, and they've got a lot better these days. So the taste is not going to be that bad.
And for me, even like if I'm not drinking, I told you, like me and my buddy, he hadn't drank in 7 years. We still ripped a bunch of NA beers when we're together.
Yeah, see, I never do that. Like,
all right.
You know what I mean? I'm saying that's just not me. So an NA beer, I'm like, what? That's like dry water to me. I don't want that.
Our men's room poll, you're going to get one free concession. Will it be a cold hot dog, a flat soda, a hard, soft pretzel, or an NA beer? We'll take a break and play Big Dummy next.
just fits the mood. It helps it. It makes it more dramatic.
Okay, all right.
You know, they don't play the Benny Hill theme at the beginning of Saving Private Ryan.
God, that would just be.
Oh, look, he's finding his arm.
I want you to score movies from now on. Like guys, like this is a really intense scene, so we're gonna lighten it up with yakety sax.
Takes me back.
I mean, I don't know, but if that was playing in a Humvee and they're going out, I would be like, this squad is sick. These guys do not care.
They're going to F some stuff.
Yeah. Right? Like, I don't know what team I just joined, but we are using everything we have. You know it's been done.
Oh, God.
I might have to watch that movie now.
Live Night, the livest radio you will ever see. Everything is performed live. Live hosts, live sound effects, live voice actors, live screw-ups, live laughs, and of course, live music. The Daily Mix Show, totally live. The Men's Room, totally live. Live Night returns February 13th. Live Night 2026. Yachty and Naughty. No flares, no lifeboat. All live. What could possibly go wrong? Live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our first contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Big Dummy!
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola. Scott, are you on Team Sober or Team Not Sober?
Team Sober, moving a tree.
Moving a tree.
Yes. We planted an apple tree last year, and she who must be obeyed has decided it needs to be 6 feet further that way.
Wait, who made that decision?
That would be my lovely wife of 45 years.
Okay, that's what I was going to... There's a difference when the city comes by and says, hey, man, ordinance, you go, fine. It's another thing when the wife's like, you know what, I know we planted this last year, but let's move it 6 feet this way.
What's the hardest part about it, digging the root ball out or digging a new hole?
The new hole was easy. It's getting the root ball out because the tree was in a bag last year, so the roots haven't gone that far. So it's just a matter of trying to get it all out in one piece, not tear the outside roots so that it will reroot itself over here. and be just fine.
Now, are you, as what happens with me, are you getting guidance from the wife about what you were doing right and wrong during this process?
No, she's at the doctor's. I'm sure I will hear about it when she gets back.
You'll find out. Okay.
No, guaranteed. Every day is like, okay, how am I going to mess up today without realizing I'm doing it?
Now, brother, this sounds stupid. This is what I would do. I would dig 2 more holes in general proximity, because if you drop it into one, she might decide it should go back a little. Just cover your bases.
No, I had her tell me, and I dug exactly where she wanted to as an outline. It's like, that is where it's going to be. So I have dug me a hole.
All right, Scott, our men's room poll. You're going to get one free concession. Are you going to take a cold hot dog, a flat soda, a hard soft pretzel, or an NA beer?
Oh, I could rock the NA beer. No problem.
NA beer. Okay.
Yeah. Deschutes Porter is a great NA, and if you put it up against their porter beer with alcohol, it is damn close.
Look, I don't argue that.
Really amazing.
My issue is after 3 beers, I want to feel like I've drank 3 beers. I'm sure they're delicious. It's not that. I just want to get
I don't want to be wobbling, so I'll have this to keep, just to sip on, and then when I'm done and I fill this hole up, then
you make your own. You make your own alcohol, for crying out loud. Of course, you can have an NA beer.
Well, yeah.
Wait, you make your own alcohol?
I just finished off the last Cornelius keg of black IPA.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, it's one I tried to make as a clone for your men's room black. Years and years ago.
Mm-hmm. That's a big beer.
I broke my wrist. That's a different story. All right. I didn't realize how potent they were. All right. Here is your question, Scott. What is the literal translation for the word tofu? It's a martial art you do with flip-flops.
With flip-flops?
Yeah. I'll kill you with my tofu.
I don't know. To walk? I don't know.
Well, what is it? Bean curd.
Bean curd.
That's all.
Tofu means bean curd?
Yeah, because it's bean curd.
Bean curd. Oh, that was a dumb answer.
All right. Your question, what hockey team jersey does Cameron wear in the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
I just saw that. It's
just the team.
Detroit Flyers.
They're the Red Wings, but it's the Chicago Blackhawks.
It is about the Detroit Red Wings.
Oh, it's the Detroit Red Wings.
He's rocking the Detroit Red Wings, yeah.
Oh. I figured it was in Chicago.
I think that's why he wears the jersey.
Gotcha.
Right? He's in Chicago.
He's always a little different.
Exactly. All right, your question. What's the name of Jolly Green Giant's sidekick?
Sprout.
Got it.
See, that's the one they teach
Jolly Green Ho.
Yeah. Damn, man.
When you know vegetable mascots, like VeggieTales or something like that by name, who really knows vegetable mascots? You don't know the names of the guys who.
But Big Green Giant was
Jolly Green Giant.
Jolly Green. That was a thing, man.
What, Sprout?
Well, I remember those commercials, and somewhere up in Laurel, not that far from where I grew up, somebody had a statue of one in their house, and
the Jolly Green Giant or Sprout?
Yes, of Jolly Green Giant or Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah,
and we would beg her to drive by so we could see it.
What other vegetable mascots are there?
I don't think there's a ton.
Yeah, you got Fruit of the Loom guys. I mean, if you consider fruit,
but they're fruit.
Yeah,
they're fruit. True. What were there's a grape, an apple,
banana. Was there a banana? I don't think there was a banana.
There should be, but I don't believe that there was. There was a grape, and you're looking this up now for me, Ted. Because now this is bugging me. It's not important, but I think there were 4 Fruit of the Loom fruit guys. Grape, apple. The hell else would there be?
I don't know.
Cherry? No.
All right, there's 2 types of grapes.
Okay, all right.
Then there's an apple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that third guy is.
What, you can't tell what he is?
Apple, leaf, green grape,
leaf,
purple grape.
So there is a leaf.
There you go.
There's your vegetable.
You know what they call them unofficially?
What's that?
Sticky icky.
Hello, Kevin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bitches.
Hola.
Kevin, are you on team sober or team not sober?
Sober today.
Okay.
Hey, well, there you go.
It's a new day. All right, you're going to get one free concession there, Kevin. You're taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
I'm going to go the NA beer, too, man. Those things have evolved pretty well, and
I agree with the first caller. Yes.
Okay. See, we thought that would be the one that would be least likely pick.
Yeah, my thing is, if I'm going to have a beer, if I want a beer and you offer me an NA beer, I would turn it down. Not for any reason other than I drink beer for a general purpose. And three of them on average. I mean, I hear what you're saying. Still delicious.
I mean,
all that.
Look at our options. We got flat soda, a soft or a hard soft pretzel. I mean, give me the fake beer.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I think I'm taking the flat soda out of this, and at that, I guess I would pick. I'm gonna take an orange soda. But look, I know it's flat, bro, but the taste is still decent.
Flat orange soda would be probably a better soda to have flat.
I would go orange soda, then Sprite, and I think I'd save coolness for last.
You're kind of used to orange drink. So
yeah, exactly.
As long as you can drink that.
All right. Yep.
All right, here's your question. What is the term for low blood sugar?
Term or a name?
I think we all know the high blood sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess A1C. I don't know. Is it diabetic? I don't know.
Diabetic means you have high blood sugar, right?
What does it say again?
Diabetic's high blood sugar.
Hypoglycemic?
Hypoglycemia, yeah. Okay. Because there's hyper, I believe, is high, hypo is low.
Yeah, okay. Diabetics do get low, too, though. Dangerously low.
They do. Some of the insults they deliver are just, real cruel. All right. You diabetic? Because that really hurt my feelings, man. Yeah.
No, my wife is, of all people.
Oh, is she diabetic? So what does she have to avoid eating? Or what is she encouraged to eat?
Well, she eats pretty healthy, of course, vegetables. But if she were to do protein, tuna, fish, chicken. But don't get me wrong, she's known to get down and dirty. She'll go for some red meat and some, you know what, rice. She's Asian, and rice is a no-no. So she's careful with, rice is pretty carb, a lot of carbs. But yeah, she's pretty well disciplined though too. So
well, when your life depends on it, people tend to be very disciplined. That's been my discovery. All right.
She's type 1. She's type 1, so that's why she doesn't produce any insulin at all.
I was gonna say, from what I've noticed, type 1 people are.
So they produce no insulin.
Right, are a lot more strict.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Like I know people with type 2 that take the
whatever,
and still just kind of eat whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
All right, here's your question. What Secret Service agency does James Bond work for?
Ooh, that's the British one. I would say
you got the M. There's another letter.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, there is another letter.
MI?
Yes.
7?
5?
6?
MI6.
6.
Darn it.
You ever see those things where people go and watch the films and they're like, there's no way you could drink that much?
No, that's what gets them. Not the car chases, not the shootout scenes, ride the missile, but it's you can't drink that much alcohol.
Right,
that's ridiculous.
He just wouldn't be able to do that job.
He's falling off a third-story window, lands on the ground, gets up, gets a shootout, but he had a lot of martinis. That's unreal.
Yeah, I'm cool with the martinis, though, man. I do like them.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a vodka martini guy, though, so.
All right. I can't get down with them, man. All right.
Okay.
Your question. What was the first character that Johnny Depp portrayed in more than one movie?
I'm going to say the Captain Black in Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's Pirates of the Caribbean, but he was Jack Sparrow.
Sparrow!
You're so close to everything.
Question 4.
All right. Question number 4. In the movie Carrie, what type of blood was she covered in at the end?
Pig blood.
Got it.
He knows his blood.
Yeah. Nice job. Nice job. Game is Big Dummy 206-803 round.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Cheyenne. Welcome to the men's room.
Oh, hi, gentlemen.
Hola.
Cheyenne, sober or not sober?
Sober today, guys.
All right, Cheyenne, welcome to Big Dummy. Our men's room poll, you're going to get one free concession at the game. You're taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer.
I would have to go with the cold hot dog.
Cold
Oh, Jesus, man. I think that's last on my list.
That's second for me.
Really, because like the hard soft pretzel, I'm disappointed. I'll fight through it. The NA beer, look, it tastes fine. I just want to get hammered. I'm not going to lie to anybody. Flat soda, I can get the red soda, but the cold hot dog to me is just straight up gross.
I don't know. I mean, to me, if you put enough on it, you can get through it and it still tastes good. I don't know.
What would you put on it? What are the condiments to make the cold hot dog better? And don't say hot chili.
I mean, chili in general would make it better, but also maybe some little ketchup and mustard, and you get some, you get some chips going with it, and I'd be all right.
Okay, not me. All right, here is your question. In the original version of chess, which piece was known as the Gajah? Gajah.
Was that the knight?
Rook? The bishop.
The bishop.
I think they're all, if I remember this correctly, do not quote me on this, I think they're all kind of relatively, so the Gajah was something mildly religious. I want to say the knight was originally an elephant, and I can't remember what the rook was, but they all just kind of translate over. All right, your question, what is the opposite of a utopia? Now, don't say Detroit.
Dystopia.
Okay. Nice job.
Yes,
What was it?
Dystopia.
Oh, I thought he said Fishtopia.
What in your mind is a fishtopia? Is that like
Sounds like a Disney film.
it does, like, Finding Nemo.
They come to Fishtopia.
Fishtopia, yes.
It's either a fried fish place or an aquarium.
I'd go.
I would go to a seafood place called Fishtopia.
They got everything.
Would you go to a brothel called Fistopia?
Ooh, no.
Yeah, I would not do it. Hello,
That costs extra at most places.
Yeah. Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Do your girl and your Johnson right now.
You girl and your Johnson.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, Ted?
Jeff, you sober or not sober? We're doing good, man.
All right, awesome. I am Team Sober. We're still on the clock down here in Battleground, Washington.
Okay.
Damn. It's almost to
For the
Portland.
delivery today. Pretty much.
Desart, are you listening on the Odyssey app, or does the signal travel that far?
It's basically an Odyssey app. I just use the internet app on my phone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Whenever I go far, those far. But, yeah.
All right, what are you taking on your freaking session, Jeff? Cold hot dog, flat soda, a hard soft pretzel, or an NA beer?
Let's see. I mean, I used to do two of these when I was younger. Let's go with flat soda.
Flat
I think
soda.
I would tolerate that one the most.
All right, what kind of soda are you going to order knowing it's going to be flat?
Probably a Sprite.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Something
saying.
lemon lime.
For whatever reason, like Coke is instantly out if there's no bubbles.
I think Sprite's out, and I love Sprite.
Really?
Yeah, because Sprite to me, you need that crispness.
All right, man, that's not a bad call, man. You going
Take
orange
that
soda?
first pull off that Sprite, and it hurts.
Yeah, you're right, God, it does, but it's a good burn.
Either orange soda or root beer.
Really?
Oh, there's also grape soda.
There is.
I mean,
Do they
I don't
have
think
grape
that'd be-
soda at the games?
Yeah,
No.
grape doesn't get as much love.
Yeah, I never thought to look, but I just can't imagine grape soda.
Are you reversing, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm trying to back up into like this very small driveway right now on a dirt road.
Sounds awesome where you are.
Outside? Great day.
Yeah, it's bigger than it's a lot smaller than what a 48-foot trailer is originally intended for.
Okay, as most driveways are, to be fair. All right, here is your question. What does the abbreviation YMCA stand for?
YMCA.
You make cunnilingus awful.
Maybe that's why I'm single.
There you go.
Isn't the Y for youth?
Young, I'll give you that.
So it is in kind of the song, right?
They,
First two?
They say two of the words in the song for sure.
All right.
Young.
I mean, think about
You mean
the
closer
song.
to that side or this side? Okay. Okay, so like backing up towards that trailer right there? Okay.
Jesus. Maybe do your job, Jeff, instead of like wrecking a rig.
No, we're good. We're
All right,
good.
okay.
All right.
YMCA. Any guesses?
Young MCA. Isn't the A for athletic? I have no clue right now.
Is it the Young Man's Christian Academy?
Young Man's Christian Association.
Yes.
Okay. So they keep repeating it. It's like Young Man.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, your question. In what country would you find the Valley of the Kings?
Valley of the Kings.
Some people walk like this.
Yeah.
Is it Egypt?
You got it.
Yes, indeed.
Good luck getting
Guys,
that thing
if,
in there, Jeff.
You ever watch Lost Treasures of Egypt?
Every once in a while, man, I'll get hooked in. Well, I'll read info first to see who it is. You know, is it like Tut? Is it Kofu? All these different guys. I'm like, I don't know a lot about Set. Let's watch this one. Do you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how we knew that.
That's why I threw it up that quick. Like, that's Egypt, dude. Everybody knows that. And then in my head, I'm like, I watch that show a lot.
More Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
Get your tickets at KISW.
Activity tests.
It depends what you're creating.
That's kind of where I was at.
It's subjective, right? I mean, that's all.
Right. At the end of the day, I feel like we create things that we're familiar with to a degree. So that's, I suppose AI can do that, but as far as new things, and that's what it was saying, is that the above average person on the creativity test, they still beat AI because they're actually creative. But
yeah, I mean, but I get it. And AI, again, I have nothing against AI. It's what people choose to do with it. But it's like it has access to all the available information in the world. So if it couldn't do that, then it's garbage.
Right.
It should be able to do that based on what it is.
Right. Scanning through pretty much every possible outcome of whatever it is. So, yeah. There's an article from someone doing research on the harm teenagers face on social media and stands on the side against banning social media from people under the age of 16.
What's the reasoning?
So the reasoning was they did the study and they said, look, there's no denying that these teenagers are facing all kinds of really terrible harm that they're facing there on social media. They said, but it doesn't go away from them not being on social media. They still go to school and they face all the bullying and all the hazing and all the terrible things that kids go through because kids are awful.
Yeah.
So my only argument now, I don't know that we should ban it. I feel like my parents didn't want us to have social media pages until we were over the age of 16.
Well, a lot of it comes down to the parents, right? What you decide to do, sure.
And I don't fully disagree with that. Like, I can truly hear and understand and agree with both sides of the argument. I feel like it's more so on social media. I feel like it's relentless, especially because there's anonymity to it.
There's anonymity. Like I said, a lot of people, I'll say anything I want about Mike Tyson unless Mike Tyson's in the studio.
Exactly.
They're not going to change my page. Right? The same thing with anybody. They don't want to fight because they're not willing to hurt themselves to hurt you.
Right.
They expect you to acquiesce, right? And if you don't, they typically go away. And then the other side of that is, look, we're adults. If we go on social media, it's just as bad.
Absolutely.
To be honest with you, what they're seeing there, and granted, they're younger. I understand that kind of argument. But like, as an adult, go on social media, post something, see what that. Ted, what did you say about MVP thing? All right, baseball. And all of a sudden,
yeah. What did I say? I said it was a travesty.
That's it. That was the entire.
I got 500 some replies from Yankees fans.
Right.
That right, that Cal Raleigh didn't win the AL MVP.
And the things they start calling you and all this stuff. So it's like, look, man, on some level, I think the sadder state of affairs is that by going through as a teen, you're preparing them for adulthood because it doesn't change.
Sure.
Anonymity breeds a lot of courage.
I would
It's
also
like
say,
drinking 6 shots of Jack Daniels and then go pick a fight, right?
I would also say I think it hurts. It's tougher too on teenagers, especially.
Yes.
Right, when you're playing those games and stuff, and some of those chat rooms and stuff, you have adults.
That's where I was going next.
Saying stuff to them and putting ideas in their mind that, frankly, I don't think their peers would think.
That is, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. So
it's a slippery slope, but I mean, there's no way really to control it. So social media it's social, and not everyone sucks, but the people that do suck tend to flex the suck muscle.
Correct.
That sounded really
well.
Some people are just doing it purely to be trolls, but
Of
it's
course.
hard.
Yeah, and you also notice why these people are not invited to parties.
Right.
What's the line on social media? So I'm just being honest. Like, right, but you wouldn't walk up on somebody you don't know on the street and just insult them. And again, nobody asked you.
Right. Right.
But decorum and respect goes a long way, too. Everyone's honest. It's just how you choose to verbalize that makes a big difference.
I caught a lot of heat for being bald.
I know.
Because you said travesty. Again,
Travesty.
talking about something completely irrelevant, which is who won the MVP of Major League Baseball. It's not important. It's just an opinion you have, and people immediately, they attack. I mean, it's what we do now.
More headlines. New lab tests found that soft playground rubber can leak cancer-linked chemicals.
Yes!
Not shocked.
We said that when they first started. Like it's ground up tires, man.
These are just the mats they're putting down, not even going into the world of AstroTurf.
Right, and we said that from the jump.
It's reused tires.
You took a carcinogen and made it the floor. And then kids, more than any other group of people, maybe old people, except they don't play on playgrounds, fall down and they're wearing shorts and they cut themselves and they keep going. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, come on, guys.
You scrape your knee, but you scraped it on a carcinogen.
Jesus.
Right.
You knew that when you did it.
We should do a study if chicken tastes like chicken.
I know. And it'll be 20 years from now, I'm going to be like, turns out it does.
Well, when they first started with OmniTurf, they put down sand, and it was fine. It didn't take too much skin off your body.
Yeah, but it
those
also
rubber
didn't cause
pellets in.
cancer.
Yeah, you can see a punt land, man. It's like a spray of just black dots.
Right. And those were learning experiences when you fell and cut yourself.
You got more careful.
Make it not devastating. That's what it's supposed to be.
That's it. Jesus.
I would say do your research on English Premier League soccer before you score a goal on turf and decide to slide on your knees.
Oh,
You realize they play on grass.
Grass, yep.
Put your thinking caps on, gents. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. It's an S word. Careful. No. And it is a verb, but not that one.
Not ing?
No.
Not past tense at?
Eating grin?
Which for some in this business flies. Eating grin. I'll give you guys a 60% chance on this one. You've definitely heard this word before, but it's not exactly in your common category. But to do this is to warmly chat with someone, often in order to gain favor, business, or connections.
Suck up.
Suck up. You're very close, but no, it is not that one.
S word, that means again?
To warmly chat with somebody, often in order to gain favor, gaining business, connections.
Socialize.
Socialize. Not bad, not the word. Ted, any final guesses? I didn't know that this would count as an official word.
Oh, okay.
When you're doing with,
do we use it like in slang when we do use it?
To a degree.
Spitballing?
Yeah. You'll be at a business party or something like, oh man, hey, that's the guy that runs the such and such account. You need to go over and
schmooze. Suck up.
Schmooze.
Ted knows his Yiddish.
Oh, check out the good brain on Ted. I know schmoozing.
Schmoozing.
You are a good schmoozer.
I am.
You are the closer when it comes to schmoozing.
Boozing and schmoozing.
Schmoozing. The Ted Smith, bitches.
Welcome to December.
It's going to be Ted's new party, boozing and schmoozing.
Schmoozing, yeah.
Actually, it sounds like kind of a fun party.
You know what? You should do the schmooze cruise.
Business heads only. Apparently, curiosity.
Hey, girl, let me see that business hand.
Ted, this is a news segment.
Yep.
Apparently, curiosity rewires the brain for better memory.
You don't say.
Right. I think it needed to be said out loud. Easy.
I mean, like...
Because when you're curious about something, you're more engaged to it, so therefore you...
It says your brain is already saying, I want to store whatever critical information I can glean from this thing.
Right. That's why I suffer so much at certain different places, because it's like I take in the information, but I don't care, so I forget about it very quickly.
Oh, when you say that, so my wife would be like, I told you this. And I can tell her, listen, it's not that the information you gave me was not pertinent, but I was not curious.
Yeah.
So yes, you told me this thing, and I understand on some level there's some importance, but I wasn't curious. I forgot the kid's dentist appointment. It was 7:30 this morning.
Miles, I got to say, I was disappointed today, sir.
Why is that?
We went through the birthday emails, and there wasn't a single one for dad jokes today. And today, of all days, as it's one-liners day.
Cool.
The Men's Room Top 10.
I got a one-liner for you if you want it. You want a dad joke?
Am I allowed to put it out over the airwaves, Miles?
I pulled this one especially for you.
For me?
Yes.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Do we have to read the punchline later?
No.
Okay.
We don't have to, but you might have to hit dump.
Oh, no. Let's see.
Oh, you left it behind?
Okay. See if I can remember it. What is the difference between a Disney movie and Pornhub?
What?
Pornhub doesn't make you hate the stepmother.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's right.
Not from the same well there, Miles, but this is a Reader Digest's list of funny one-liners. So these are going to be just a hoot and a half.
I know it's not the dude's stepmother. I just want to see her.
Come on, Mom, stop.
They're a positive stepmom community.
They are.
They really are.
Stepmom
They're
community.
stepping up, you know?
You got to do this. I'm going to tell your dad.
So here's some funny one-liners.
He's not going to be home for a while.
Sorry, just the actors that are our age. They're always the stepmom. God damn it.
For Reader's Digest, these are some funny one-liners. Steve, did you hear that they arrested the devil?
No.
You know why?
Why?
They got him on possession.
Hey-o. I like it.
Hey, Miles, what did one DNA say to the other DNA?
I don't know.
Do these jeans make me look fat? You know, Ted, my IQ test results came back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, thank God they were negative. Reader's Digest funny one-liners.
What's Rodney Dangerfield? He's on Carson, and he's like, yeah, my wife likes talking during sex. She called me the other day in the middle of it.
Here's one. Just got done getting my prostate examined. The doctor walks out the door, and the nurse walks in and shuts it. And she comes up to me, and she goes, who was that?
Dr. Gentle.
What do you get when you cross a polar bear with a seal? This is stupid. A polar bear. Ate him whole, Steve.
Pretty good, yeah.
Ate him whole.
Oh.
Ate him whole. Why can't you trust an atom?
Because it's half negative, two particles?
Nah, man, because they literally make up everything.
Damn it. I overthought it.
Reader's Digest, funny one-liners. Why was 6 afraid of 7?
7, 8, 9.
Classic.
6, 7.
What do you call a hippie's wife?
Mississippi.
Yeah. There's no reference to states in the setup, though.
I know.
Well, she's Mississippi.
Yeah,
Come
she's
on,
Mississippi.
Man. She is. I get it. But, like, why are we talking about the state?
You're not. You're talking about Mississippi. Why are you fighting this, man?
Yeah. Reader's Digest is not lying, Mike.
They're not. I'm just saying, like, it does. You're right. It would be Mississippi. Like,
yes, Mississippi.
Yeah. You just
Continue. This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803-ROCK. Steve, who is our next contestant ready to play the big game?
Hello, Jeff. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Big Dummy.
Hello, Jeff.
Hola, big hola.
Hola.
Jeff, are you on team sober or team not sober?
Team sober, my friend.
All right, Jeff. Our Men's Room poll, say you're headed to the NFC Championship game. You're going to get one free concession. Are you taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard but supposedly soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
Can I slip the airplane bottle into the flat soda?
If you brought one
you
in.
can.
Okay, I'm going with the flat soda.
Okay.
All right, I see where your heart's at. And that is why he did not pick the NA beer.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Jeff, here is your question. In the game of pool, what color is the stripe on the 12 ball?
White.
Yellow.
Purple.
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 All right.
Purple.
Or purple, if you want to sound fancy and stupid at the same time.
Purple.
Your question, how many ribs does the typical human body have?
It's 12 or 13.
How many what?
12 or 13.
What?
Ribs. Isn't it 13?
20?
Odd number 13. No,
13.
24. 24.
Oh, damn it. I was way off.
Well, your consultant screwed you.
Yeah. Tell us she was no help at all. All right, your question. How many states begin with the letter A? Oh, hold on. Miles is already on it.
Oh, damn it.
Three.
If she says 13 again, she's wrong. You guess 5?
Hold on.
Now we got to let Miles finish. These are the...
Come on, Miles.
I know, man. Sorry. I'm this guy. 4.
Yes, indeed, there are 4.
Alabama, Arkansas, Alaska, Arizona.
That is correct.
Oh, Arizona. I forgot about you.
Arizona, yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right, your question. Milt, M-I-L-T. Milt is the name for the semen of what kind of animal?
I think it's a whale.
Oh, now she acts like she doesn't know.
Did he hear me?
Milt? Yes. Oh, girl with a ring. Okay. Whale.
Cow.
Fish.
Oh.
Fish. Yeah.
Oh.
Jeff, you made it to question, believe it or not, number 5, which means you've now tied Austin, Josh, Catherine, and Cortland as our biggest dummy. Now, if you get this one wrong, all right, you're going to go on to a 6th question. Yeah. After that, you're done.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So here we go.
Right.
Now, keep in mind, if you do get to 6, you can say you're only responsible for 3 of those because you have help, right?
Yeah.
That way,
Apparently you do.
All right.
Or don't.
So your question, there are 2 types of, the 2 most popular types of coffee are Robusta and what?
It says I have a break on.
What was that?
Espresso.
Arabica. Robusta and
All right,
Arabica.
Jeff, you're now officially our biggest dummy. We will give you a chance to answer this question correctly, but either way, you're done with 6.
What are you guys doing in that car?
Oh. I got it out of park. We're fine.
All right,
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Trying to go through the... Oh, my God.
All right, here is your question. When Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD, it wiped out Pompeii and what other city? Now, for some reason, no one ever brings it up.
Your door's open.
Jeff, what do you do in your life, man? Do you live your life in complete and utter chaos?
Yeah, it's really jumping out of a plane or something.
Jesus Christ, man.
First time in a car?
I got about a half an hour with you at a party. That's about it, man.
Okay. God damn it, I'm the biggest dummy. Pompeii's the only one I can think of.
That's the only one to talk about.
Come on.
What was the question?
So Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD. It wiped out Pompeii and what other city that, for whatever reason, no one ever brings up? You know, because F those people.
Oh, yeah, Atlantis. No, Nepal.
You are our new biggest dummy.
Yes,
was that question
well earned.
But to let you know, it's Herculaneum. Herculaneum.
Okay.
Also wiped out. Even when I went to visit Pompeii, they were kind of like, it wiped out 2 cities. The other one was Herculaneum. They were done.
But good news for you, Austin, Josh, Catherine, and Cortland. You are no longer the biggest dummy, as Jeff is the new champion with 6 questions.
And he's got a teammate.
It didn't seem like the biggest help.
They couldn't even figure out how to work a car.
Yeah, I know. It's like, did you just buy this car and you're just pressing buttons to see what happens?
I think it's the opposite.
What's that?
I don't know. So, something seemed a little off there.
Hello, David. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. David, sober or not sober?
Yeah, I ran out of beer 4 days ago.
Oh, man, David, what a bummer.
That is a bummer.
That is a bummer. Men's room poll. You get one free concession. You taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard yet soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
O'Doul's all the way.
O'Doul's
All
for
right.
you. Okay.
All right, real quick, before we get to your question, Miles, someone on YouTube posed this question, and I wish they didn't, and now it annoys me, but I'm going to ask you anyway. How many states end with the letter A?
Oh, my God.
I'm going to give you a second. There's what? Louisiana, Arizona, Alaska, California.
Say Alabama.
5.
Alabama,
Florida,
Georgia, Virginia, North Dakota, South Dakota.
Oh, I'm not even doing this.
North Carolina,
It's half of
South. Hey, YouTuber, give me the damn answer, because right now, a lot of them. I'm just going to guess 13. Just a random guess. 13. So we just plowed through a bunch. How far did you
Nevada.
get? Damn, Nevada.
West Virginia.
Jesus, right. West
Pennsylvania.
Virginia. Damn it, yes.
Iowa.
Does it say how many? Now I want to know, because we're just blowing through a ton of them.
It says 21.
Yeah. 21 states.
It's going to be half of
A.
it.
Damn. Okay. All right. Here is your question, David. What pasta's name means little tongues? Is it fusilli linguini, ditalini, or bucatini? I know that sounds old.
Oh, bucatini.
Yeah, so fusilli linguini, ditalini, or bucatini.
And it's the bow tie, right?
That's farfalle. Oh, that's the bow tie pasta.
You guys were yakking so much, I missed the first part of the question.
Oh, well, that's important. What pasta's name means little tongues? Fusilli linguini.
Got it.
Boom.
It's one and done, David.
All right,
Nice job.
before we let you go, one and done. True.
Hey, anytime you guys are going to have Live Day in Tacoma?
I have absolutely no idea. Like, we do one a year. We find out about it, 2 months in advance, maybe? So wherever we do it is where we're doing it. I don't know. But before we let you go, true or false question for you. True or false, the same enzyme that makes apples turn brown is also responsible for tanning in human beings.
False.
True. Is it? That is right. Next time you land on the beach,
So you got rotten ass skin.
I'm like an apple.
Game is Big Dummy. 206-803.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the men's room.
What up, guys?
Hola.
Aaron, sober or not sober?
Unfortunately, sober.
All right, Aaron.
Diddy Leany. Damn.
Okay, you're going to get one free concession. You taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
Oh, I'm taking a cold hot dog.
Ew. You said that with confidence, man. You're okay
I
with
like them cold. I will eat them out of the pack.
All right. Like, you'll open the pack out of the fridge and just gobble one down?
Yeah.
Do you put it on a bun, or you just straight up eating this thing?
Straight up.
Wow.
Okay.
Because the other option we had was a hot dog without a bun.
It doesn't take long to heat those things up.
He's not waiting. He ain't going to wait. Aaron will wait for no man. Just open the fridge and hand me a dog, brother.
Man.
Okay.
Even on a pan on the stove, it's like 2 minutes.
I mean, he doesn't have time, bro. Time is money. This is a grab-and-go lunch. All right, Aaron, here is your question. Thermos. We're all familiar with Thermos. Well, that is a brand name. Thermos is a brand name for what type of product? We can all picture it. We all know what it is, but what the hell is it actually called?
Thermostat? I don't know.
An insulated.
You're very close. You just one word before insulated.
Canister?
Vacuum insulated bottle.
Okay.
Oh. I should know. I drink from one of those.
Yeah, but no matter what, you're going to say, if you walked into a store and said, hey, where do you keep your vacuum insulated bottles? My money says they would say, I have no idea. I don't think we carry it. But if you said, where do you keep your thermoses? They'd point you in the right direction.
Stanley is a thermos.
But it's not a
it's
thermos.
Not a thermos.
Stanley is a vacuum insulated bottle.
Right. That's exactly right.
But then you got Yeti.
You got Yeti.
And they make those.
But they also have coolers, too, so.
Actually, my Yeti vacuum insulated bottle, that thing is money.
But it's getting to the point now where people don't even call it a cooler anymore.
They just call it a Yeti.
Or they'll call it by name. They'll say my Igloo.
They'll say an
my
Igloo
Yeti.
or a Coleman. But if you say a Yeti
This is my Igloo.
and it's not a Yeti, I'm disappointed.
Correct.
Eskimos say my Igloo, to answer your question, by the way.
I got a Playmate.
But that's usually the smaller one, correct?
Yeah, the
All
one
right.
we all grew up with.
Yep, press on the signs, kind of rolls over.
Yeah.
I think I have one of those in the garage. All right, your question. Much like Thermos, dumpster is a brand name for what type of product? This one's very basic.
Shoot, I'm even parked for these questions. Dumpster.
You live in an apartment building, you're taking the trash out. If it's not the dumpster company, you're still putting it in one of these.
Refusal bin.
Not a bad guess.
Is
man.
it a trash bin or a trash container?
Trash receptacle.
A receptacle. Question 3, Aaron.
Question number 3. Francis Scott Key wrote the national anthem after what war?
Oh, God, I used to know this one, actually.
Well, during, right?
It was during, but yeah.
It was the War of...
Right there.
It's almost a giveaway.
Yeah, I know. The morning guy always says it's Steve. 1812.
Yeah.
Got it. Nice job.
There you go, man.
Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Tom. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hola.
Tom, you're on Team Sober, correct?
I am sober, as always.
Okay, our men's room poll, you're going to get one free concession. You taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
I'll take the flat pop.
The flat pop.
What flavor are you getting?
Mountain Dew.
Flat Mountain Dew. I'd probably like Mountain Dew better flat. I'm not a big Mountain Dew fan.
It's not that carbonated anyway.
I was going to say, I don't think Mountain Dew's that carbonated to begin with.
See, that's a thinking man we got right here. See that?
Given the gaming world and their love of Mountain Dew, I bet a lot of flat Mountain Dews been drank.
I get the feeling there probably has.
Like, I know a guy that I don't think he ever drank alcohol, but he is like a Mountain Dew psycho.
I would almost rather just drink alcohol.
Yeah, like
And I do.
When he used to tailgate with us, I mean, he would show up with like a 12-pack of Mountain, just put them down. Not all 12, but
Right.
that was his thing.
All right, your question. What are the 3 main ingredients of poutine?
Yikes, I don't know. I'm going to say wheat, water, and eggs.
Oh, it's French fries, gravy, and cheese curds.
That is
Cheese
correct.
curds, yeah.
Okay.
Poutine.
I thought it was for a teenager who had diarrhea. He's a poutine. All right, your question. What is the name of the female reporter? It's so stupid.
It is, yeah.
I'm a poutine. I crap my pants.
Go to the bathroom, son.
What is the name of the female reporter on Channel 5 News on the TV show Family Guy?
Oh, I don't know. Pam Wilson.
No, it's something Awataki?
Trisha Takanawa. All right. Your question. The United Nations headquarters is located in what city?
New York City.
Okay.
New York.
Very good.
New York City.
More of Big Dummy coming up, 206-803-ROCK.
Well, she's Mississippi.
Yeah,
Come
she's
on, man.
Mississippi.
She is. I get it. But, like, why are we talking about the state?
You're not. You're talking about Mississippi.
Mrs.
Why are you fighting this man?
Yeah. Reader's Digest is not lying, Mike.
They're not. I'm just saying, like, it does. You're right. It would be Mississippi. Like,
Yes, Mississippi.
You just said it yourself.
Okay. Sounds like you're getting it.
that's just a fact. What's the difference between an outlaw and an in-law?
People like outlaws.
Yeah, outlaws are wanted.
Yeah.
Reader's Digest, funny one-liner. Scientists have recently discovered a food that greatly reduces sex drive. It's called wedding cake.
Yeah. Heard that one.
Before you marry a person, you should first make them use a computer with a slow internet connection to see who they really are.
Why?
That's the one-liner.
Because they get frustrated?
Yeah, because they get mad. They start freaking out.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
My wife would have never married me.
I never knew what happiness was until I got married.
Oh, yeah?
And realized it was too late. Reader's Digest, funny one.
It's all behind me now.
Some men say they don't wear their wedding band because it cuts off circulation. Well, that's the point, isn't it? Advice to husbands, try praising your wife now and then, even if it does startle her at first. Let's see, did you hear about the shepherd who drove his sheep through town?
No.
He was given a ticket for making a U-turn.
All right.
We got U jokes.
Yeah.
Sheep. What happens to an illegally parked frog?
He gets towed.
Miles, how does the man in the moon get his hair cut?
He clips it.
He clips it. What do you call a blonde with half a brain?
A blonde?
Brunette.
Gifted.
Oh, damn.
Reader's Digest, huh?
You know coming out?
We nasty.
Reader's Digest.
They're kind of popping off on wives and blondes.
This used to be the toilet reader at my house, man.
Yeah. Something tells me somebody's married to a blonde woman he doesn't like.
Why are so many blonde jokes one-liners?
So they get them.
So brunettes can remember them.
Oh, jeez, damn.
Turning the tables here. Our child has a great deal of willpower.
Oh, yeah?
And even more won't power. Reader's Digest one-liners. Among the things that are so simple even a child can operate them are parents. Steve, why aren't dogs good dancers?
Why?
Because they have two left feet.
Fair.
What's a dog's favorite homework assignment, Miles?
Oh, let me think.
Dog's favorite homework assignment.
I don't know.
Oh, bark report?
A lab report. Very close.
Okay. So close, man.
Damn.
Why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens, Ted?
Beethoven got rid of his chickens.
Mm-hmm. Miles?
Because they like Bach?
They all of them. Bach.
Oh, wow. All right.
Of course, I wouldn't say anything about her unless I could say something good. And oh boy, is this good. When he talks, it isn't a conversation, it's a filibuster.
One of those guys called today. God damn, man.
No kidding, man.
We asked a question. Do you have an answer to it?
I've had to use that on a couple people. Like, that's good talk last night. I'm like, brother, you were hammered. You talked at me for 2 hours.
No kidding, man.
Remember when?
Reader's Digest. Funny one-liners. Let's see. She leaves me with the feeling that when we bury the hatchet, she'll mark the exact spot.
Yeah.
You can't believe everything you hear, but you can repeat it.
I mean, that's just good life advice.
No kidding. They've been treating me like one of the family, and I've put up with it for as long as I can. Let's see here. What do you call a bear with no teeth?
Gummy bear.
Gummy bear. Let's see. What do you call a mobster who's buried in cement, Ted?
Mobster who's buried in cement.
Buried in cement. A hardened criminal. What do fish say when they hit the concrete wall there, Miles? Damn!
Sorry.
Just like that, though.
Yeah.
Damn! What do you need in order to make a small fortune on Wall Street? A large fortune. Reader's Digest one-liners. One of the oddities of Wall Street is that the dealer, not the customer, is the broker. That's just funny. A rich man is one who isn't afraid to ask the clerk to show him something cheaper.
Fair enough.
It's not funny. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
No bell.
No bell who?
No bell, so I knocked. The reason some politicians like to stand on their record is to keep voters from examining it. My father's allergic to cotton. He has pills he can take, but he can't get them out of the bottle. Oh, no. And then I'll leave you with this last and final joke here. Let's see, what do we got here? How can you tell that you're getting old?
How?
When you go to an antique auction and 3 people bid on you. Hey, ladies. Police caught a burglar in South Carolina, but the theft was not his main priority, Miles.
What was the priority?
How about it at 5:50?
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Big time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today, we toast 36-year-old Michael Phillips of somewhere in North Carolina. First of all, thank you to listener Trung Lee for sending this story my way. Now, Michael suffers from a condition that affects 0.6% of the global population, and it's troubled him his entire life. However, he recently got the courage to talk about it publicly because he might have a chance of getting into the Guinness Book of World Records. Now, the record he is going for, that is unlikely to be broken or even contested, is for the world's smallest penis. Now, Michael suffers from the condition known as, and I love this, micropenis. They're real clear with that one. But he might have the most micropenis ever. Now, keep in mind, I want you to understand something. So a micropenis, in case you're wondering, by definition, if you are erect, a micropenis is 3.67 inches or smaller. Okay. So he believes, erect, 3.67 inches or smaller, micropenis. Now, he might get into the Guinness Book of World Records, and he believes that he can. I'm not sure he wants to, but he kind of wants to, if you know what I'm saying, to at least hold the record for the smallest penis on Earth. Do you have any guesses how large you think his penis, fully erect, here we go, where do you think he's at? So it's 3.67 inches down.
Inch?
Less than 1 inch. Less than 1 inch. So it has bothered him his entire life. He said he's given up on trying to date because of one opportunity that he had to have sex. He's like, it did not go in. He's like, legitimately, I know, Ted, you're trying to figure it out on your finger, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm like, that seems ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Obviously, it's bothering him, but he said the thing that gave him the courage to bring it up is when someone said, hey, man, you might be able to go to the Guinness Book of World Records.
I don't even think you need the re.
So, oddly enough, I'm rooting for the guy. I hope, and like I said, no one's going to challenge you, is my thought. So, let's all hope that Michael Phillips finds his way into the Guinness Book. Yeah, less than 1 inch. Fully erect. Trust me, his story was horrible when you're talking about high school and all the rest of that, man. And, yeah, we wish him luck. Hey, by the way, everyone that heard that story, every dude, you feel better about yourself right now. You know you do. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola bichola.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get a contestant on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is
going to be irritated. Just throwing it out there. You're not going to be surprised, but you're going to be irritated.
People doing weird things.
Not even weird, just crappy. Just crappy stuff, Miles.
Who Sucks Less is coming up at 4:30. And on to the question we go. Person, place, or thing. What have you given a nickname to and why? And over the years, most of the time, as far as nicknames go, the universal rule, for the most part, is that most people do not give themselves a nickname.
Generally speaking, yeah.
KISW and KISW HD1 Seattle. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
Some NFC Championship food coming up as a head chef goes to Lumen Field.
Yeah.
Find out what you'll be eating if you go to the big game. there on Sunday. That's coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes at 4:30. In the meantime, the game is Big Dummy 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Matt. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, bicholas.
Hola. Matty on Team Sober, Team Not Sober.
Team Sober.
All right, Matt, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, our men's room poll. You're going to get one free concession. Are you taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
I'll do the flat soda also.
Flat soda for you.
What flavor are you getting?
Orange.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah.
See, nobody's picking Coke if it's flat. Like, Coke must have bubbles. By the way, Ted, I have a question for you.
Hit me.
Would you rather have the hard soft pretzel or a soft hard pretzel? I'm taking the hard soft pretzel over the two.
Yeah.
Or what?
So the hard soft pretzel, or would you rather have you intended to get a hard pretzel, and when you get it, it is soft?
Oh, give me the one that's turned soft.
Ew, really, man?
Yeah.
I don't know. If something's supposed to be hard and soft, like something bad has happened.
Also, did you guys ever eat super pretzels?
What are super pretzels?
Like the frozen box of pretzels. And you could
make in the oven? Yeah.
You make them in the oven. My brother and I loved them. We used to microwave them.
Sure.
But you could overdo it, especially in the microwave. And I mean, you couldn't eat them. They were so hard.
Yeah.
But then if you buy hard pretzels that are already hard, that's one thing.
No, you're absolutely correct. Actually, we had a box of those pretzels in our freezer not that long ago.
Yeah.
And we blew through them in probably 2 days.
Yep.
I just picked one up today, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Of super pretzel?
Really? Yep.
You're going to eat them
boy.
so fast, man. They're too easy to make, and they're too freaking good. All right. It's the long and short of it.
Yeah.
All right. Here is your question. What is Spain called in Spain?
España?
Yeah.
España.
One and done. One and done, man.
Big brain I knew. All right, before we let you go, true or false question for you. True or false? Snoop Dogg and the late Nate Dogg were related.
False.
That's true. They were both related.
Huh.
Their real last name was not Dogg, but they were cousins. They are, in fact, cousins.
Hey, Snoop's name's Calvin Brodus.
Right. And then I don't know what Nate Dogg's name was, but they were cousins. And
R.I.P. Nate Dogg, man. That guy was great.
No relation to Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Well, that's easy.
Uh-huh. Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola.
Justin, sober or not sober?
Sober.
All right. Justin, welcome to Big Dummy, our poll. You get one free concession. Are you taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
Is the hard soft pretzel warm?
Probably.
Yeah, we'll say it's warm, but it's supposed to be a soft pretzel, but now it's turned hard.
Right, it's been under that heat lamp. It's hard.
I mean, yeah, I'm still taking the pretzel.
Okay.
You're the first pretzel taker of the day.
Pretzel taker. All right, Justin, your question. Who left Metallica to form Megadeth?
Crap. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm drawing a blank. I don't know.
Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine.
But left. Did they kick him out?
Okay. So when I saw this question, I had the exact same thought. I'm like, yes, he did leave the band, but I believe he was asked to leave. So technically, he left the band, but I believe he was fired. Yes.
All right.
All right, your question. Mount Etna is located in what country?
The United States? No, Italy.
Italy. It is Italy. So close. So close. Technically, it's on Sicily, but yes, Mount Etna.
Miles and I thought it would have been in Arizona.
Etna is like the least Italian-sounding name to me.
Oh, it ends in a vowel.
What's that?
It still ends in a vowel.
You know what? It does. That's all it takes. All right, your question. What does ALF stand for on the TV show ALF?
Alien life form?
Got it. Mm-hmm. Nice job. Game is Big Dummy, 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Casey. Welcome to the men's room.
Hello.
Hola. Casey, sober or not sober?
Not sober.
What are you doing over there, Casey?
Just drinking some whiskey and having fun.
Nice. Okay. All right, you're going to get one free concession. Are you taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
Let's do the cold hot dog.
Cold hot dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Why don't we just have cold hot dogs one day? We'll just give it a shot.
They had, to me, like, it's been cooked, but now it's cold.
It is cooked.
Right.
But the thing, you don't even have to cook a hot dog when you get it. You're really just heating it back up. But still, man, I know it'll still taste like a hot dog, but for whatever reason, I don't know if my brain would accept that the wiener I'm eating is cold, man. You want to give it a try?
Yep.
Are you going to put it on a bun, or we just eat them straight
No,
out
put
of
them
the
on a
bag?
bun.
All right.
It's a hot dog.
Worse than a cold wiener.
I agree. Cold wiener. Those are beyond the sausages. That's why they're so tiny.
It's not like cold feet from a woman.
God.
I'm going to put my cold wiener on you.
Is there a woman with warm feet? Like, is there a woman on this earth where if she gets into bed with you and her feet touch you, they are not ice blocks?
No, there's no woman that's ever warm. Period.
I mean, it's just unbelievable. My father used to scream about it when I was a kid, and I'd be in my bedroom. That woman, get your feet off of me. And I'd hear her giggle. And then my wife, every once in a while, her heel would just brush me. And it's like, babe,
Can we move to another table? Because this one's right by the window and I'm freezing.
Look, babe, it doesn't matter where we move. You got
Jesus, you really want to move tables?
That's so annoying.
Oh, my God.
Like, they just sat us. Can we just sit here?
Could you wear anything warm then?
Nope. Won't do it. I won't wear anything that won't fit in your pocket when I need someone to hold it. All right. Your question, what is the most populous city in Canada?
Quebec.
I'll say, well, it's got to be between Toronto and Vancouver. I'll go Toronto.
I'll say Montreal.
It is Toronto.
Damn.
Hey, don't get upset, buddy. It's all good.
It's a big city.
It is a very, very big city. Very cool city, though, man. I enjoyed it a lot when I was there. That's the city we went to. Kids were like 5 and 6 years old. I don't know what got this hair up their ass, but for like a week leading up to us going there, they just wanted to go to Dave & Buster's specifically. You could not go to Chuck E. Cheese. You could not go to like Family Fun Center. It had to be Dave & Buster's. Well, where our hotel was, there is the equivalent of Dave & Buster's. I don't remember the name. It was like, Miles' Arcade or something, right? It is exactly the same as Dave & Buster's. So we said, guys, we're going to go to Dave & Buster's. My daughter's old enough to start piecing together reading for real. She looks at it and she goes, Dad, that is not Dave & Buster's. I said, baby, they spell it different in Canada. She's like, oh, okay. And everything was fine. Everything was freaking fine, yeah. She's asked me about that recently. I said, yeah, I lied to your ass, man. We just wanted you guys to get there and play video games. All right, your question. Author Alex Haley is best known for what book that was made into a major miniseries in the 1970s?
I have no idea.
Roots. All right. In the film Dirty Harry, what gun does Harry Callahan carry?
That'd be the 44 Magnum.
Got it.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Everyone knows that one.
Game is Big Dummy 206-803 Rock.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Dwayne. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Dwayne, are you sober or not sober?
I drink a little bit.
Okay. A little bit of what?
A little bit of Busch Light there, Moss.
All right, Busch Light.
Busch
Tall boy.
lattes.
Yes, sir.
Very nice. If you ever see it on draft, get one.
No, I did. I was back in Illinois there last summer, and they had it on draft. It was incredibly good.
It's delicious. All right, you're going to get one free concession. You taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
I'm going to do the flat soda and spike it. That other guy had a pretty good idea there.
All right.
Yeah, I think he did come up with something we could all appreciate. Are you going with the Coke or are you going with a different soda?
No, I'm going to go with, well, I could do, I don't know if I want to drink a flat Jack and Coke, but I'd probably do the Mountain Dew with
I would.
spiced rum.
I would drink
soda.
A flat Jack and Coke just because there's Jack. Like, do you want me to drink a flat cola? Like, can you put Jack in it?
I'll drink a milk and Jack Daniels. I don't care.
I never really spike my drinks, though. Like, even on the plane, could I get a Jack and Coke? And they open the Coke can, they hand you the Jack. When they come back, the Jack is empty. There's nothing in the cup, and the Coke can's still full.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always the thing. I'm like, can I get another Jack? I'll make a Jack and Coke this time. All right, your question. How many black keys are found on a traditional 88-key piano?
Ooh, I was going to go right to 88 too. Say 32.
I was going to be my exact guess.
44?
36.
36.
Very close, man.
Yeah. Also, we would have accepted 2.
As in the band?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, cheap ass, man. All right, your question. Name one of the 2 countries that border Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. That's I'll just say India.
Got it.
India and Pakistan?
Myanmar.
Oh, Myanmar, of course.
Yep.
My bad.
Big W is the game, 206-803 Rob.
Hello, Raymond. Welcome to the men's room.
Liquor in the front, poker in the rear, and whores.
Oh, yeah. Ray, are you sober or not sober?
Oh, I had one for the ride home.
Are you home?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Ray, you get one free concession. You taking the cold hot dog, the flat soda, the hard soft pretzel, or the NA beer?
Well, I've done plenty of NA beers. I'll take the NA.
Yeah. Okay.
Or as I call it, nah beer. You got any beers?
Yeah, as long as it's not Corona or Heineken. You know.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I like a good skunky beer every once in a while.
Really?
It's ironic. I have half a 12-pack Heineken NAs in my trunk.
Oh, really? How long have you had them?
They've been in there from. It's nothing. It's just Heineken's not my favorite beer.
Even with alcohol, right?
Correct.
Yeah, my dad, he would drink Heineken, and I thought he did it just so I would not steal any of his beers, and he was right. All right. Your question, who is the protagonist in the Hunger Games books and movies?
Woody Harrelson. I don't know his name.
It's a her.
Right? Oh, it's a her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. Melinda.
Melinda. Melinda had a bit part, but the main protagonist is Katniss Everdeen.
I never seen any of those.
No, me either.
The first one was okay. I didn't know what it was about. My wife was like, let's check it out. I'm like, it was decent. It's fine. All right, your question. How many tablespoons are in 1 cup?
8.
40?
16.
16.
16.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Tablespoons are in 1 cup. Why do you say damn?
Just picture Miles baking something. It says for 1 cup of sugar.
Wow, this is sweet, dude.
40 tablespoons.
And crunchy. All right, multiple choice for you. 5, 6, 7, or 9. How many states comprise Australia?
Let's go 7.
9.
6.
6. Damn it.
I cannot name them all. Yeah, I'm done. God, there's something territory.
I don't know because Australia is pretty much one side of the country and then nothing and then Perth.
Then the other side of the country, right?
But like other than Perth, I don't think
that outback, this outback. Yeah.
Right, I don't think there's much on the other side besides Perth.
Oh, really?
I think it's the only city on like the West Coast. Or
oh, wow. Okay. All right, your question. What is a male donkey called? A male donkey.
Besides an ass.
Besides an ass.
A stud. I don't know.
You were so close with ass. It's a jack.
It's a jack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Question 5, Ray.
It was news to me.
But you accepted jackass.
Maybe, but do people still refer
the
to a female donkey as a jackass? I honestly don't know.
It's a June ass.
What is it?
Jack and
Jenny?
Jill.
It'd be a Jenny ass.
A Jill ass.
A Jill ass.
Jack and Jill ass.
There we go. Another multiple choice for you from down under. 4, 6, 8, or 9. How many stars are on the flag of New Zealand?
That one.
What was that?
I said I think I missed the question. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. 4, 6, 8, or 9. How many stars are on the flag of New Zealand?
Let's go with 6 again.
4.
Ray, you made it to our your sixth question. That ties you with Jeff as the biggest dummies.
All right.
Now, if you get this one wrong, you still have one more question.
I think I was the biggest dummy back at COVID, and I think it was at 18 at the time.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you're doing a lot better now.
Yeah, well, we don't know that.
you.
We don't know that.
I think I vaguely remember that because 18 is just so many questions. It was unbelievable. You may have been the reason why we just said, look, if you hit it, we stop there. That may have actually been the reason why. Or no.
I missed on Richard Dreyfuss. I knew everything about him, all the movies he was in. I just couldn't remember his name.
Actually, I want to say a woman got, I think it was 21 deep.
I believe so.
She may have been the one.
Might have been Danny.
Okay. If I'm a betting man, I'd say it was Danny. All right, your question. Who played the role of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the movie of the same name? Not the TV show, but the movie.
God. Serena Williams. I don't know.
All right, Ray, you did it. You tied Jeff. You got one more question. If you get this one wrong, you are our new biggest dummy.
What was the answer?
The answer is Christy Swanson, but I like Serena Williams better. I think she just straight up beat their ass with a tennis racket. All right. Your question. What country's liberation was the purpose of the 1991 Gulf War?
Iran.
Ah, you did it.
Kuwait.
Congratulations. It was, in fact, Kuwait. That was it.
Yep.
It's funny. No one remembers that.
Ray +7. Our new biggest
Hold
dummy.
on. Let me write it down.
Yep. Jeff, you're short-lived there on your run.
Big Dummy!
Hello, Justin. Welcome to the men's room.
Hold on, gentlemen.
Justin, are you on Team Sober, Team Not Sober?
Team Sober for now, Miles.
All right, Justin, welcome to Big Dummy. Okay, what's your concession there at the football game? Cold hot dog, flat soda, a hard but soft pretzel, or an NA beer?
I got to go with the NA beer. The cold tube steak is driving me nuts.
Well, a lot of people point out on YouTube, man, basically you're just eating a bologna sandwich.
I understand that. But once it's a hot dog, it just needs to be hot. Man, you're not wrong.
If you have a hot bologna sandwich, though, that's real good.
Then it's like a flat hot dog.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. Fried bologna is fantastic.
I just know once at an Orioles game, like, the hot dog came from the vendor. It had been hot, but it was cold, and it sucked. And you're right. I'd rather eat just bologna, I guess. But once it's been hot, and it's fine. I've eaten a cold hot dog and
sure.
picked one off a plate at a cookout, but I don't know.
Was it your plate?
Well, people just leave out a plate of dogs.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I got you. It wasn't like
you had a few beverages. You're in the house. Like, I got time for this dog.
Right, okay.
That looked awful.
Look at Ted over there just munching on a raw hot dog.
Wow.
All right. Your question. What sport takes place in a velodrome? In a velodrome.
Ooh. In a what?
Velodrome. V-E-L-O drome.
I obviously know the answer.
Velodrome. Sounds like something fast and I don't know, speed skating?
Ooh, that was going to be my guess.
Not a bad guess.
Yeah. Bicycling.
It is bicycling. Specifically
like
track cycling. Yeah, it's got the curved
curves.
walls.
That stuff's wild.
You think to yourself, man, anyone could do that. The reality is no.
No.
No, not at all. All right, your question, multiple choice. Mr. Ed, Seabiscuit, Black Beauty, or Secretariat. What novel's subtitle is, quote, The Autobiography of a Horse? Which would indicate that the horse wrote it.
Autobiography of a horse. Black Beauty.
Got it. Oh. Which, oddly enough, was my nickname for my penis.
Black Beauty?
Yeah, Black Beauty. You ever seen it? God damn, it's good. That is a
good looking Johnson.
Look at that thing. Holy hell. You want to put on my
girl and your Johnson?
Look at it.
Hello. Gaze upon the.
You look at it before you can touch it. Okay?
Yeah, look at that. Take it in. Hello, Tony. Welcome to the men's room.
Speaking of.
Johnson.
Hola.
You, your girl and your Johnson.
Tony, are you sober or not sober?
I am sober on my way home, about to stop by the goodie store, boys.
All right.
I guess where you're going.
Okay, you're going to get one free concession as you're stoned there. Cold hot dog, flat soda, a hard soft pretzel, or an NA beer.
Oh, hard soft pretzel every day of the week, boys. You can soften that up.
Okay.
Are you one of those people that's going to dip it in a liquid?
Oh, of course. I'm not like Steve Miggs. I'm not a psycho.
That's what people keep saying, like, just dip it in the beer. And I'm like,
That's what I kept saying. I'm like, I don't want my pretzel dipped in the beer. I'm not above it. I'm just saying I don't want to do it because I need to soften it up. I want to do it because I have an alcohol problem. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Hey, Ted, love the podcast. LARP on, brother.
no, LARP on, dude. All right, well, obviously, I'm going to the game now.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
yeah?
There was a lot of talk on the podcast this week. I just got the offer. Do we go to the game? Do we call Mike on the podcast and let him down?
What was your debate, man? Someone's going to give you tickets at face value.
Me and Marshawn had kind of almost bullied Mike into hosting this weekend. And then all day on Tuesday, I was hyping Mike up. What are you smoking? This and that. And then as soon as we left, like right at 7 o'clock, I called us, or I was like, I got the offer. And I was like, I don't want to let Mike down.
Yeah, Mike, I'd have been like, bro, hey, sorry, bro.
That's
hey.
I just bought a brisket, dude.
You should have guilted him, Mike.
Well, I did call him and said, you didn't buy meat yet, did you? And he's like, no.
The way you phrase that's bad. All right, here's your question. How many sections is a standard dartboard divided into?
Is that that's not a multiple choice? You just want me to give my best shot, huh?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, man. Ooh, that's a good question, Thrill.
I mean, look, if you look at a dartboard and count the numbers.
Oh, you talking about the numbers? You talking about the rings?
The numbers.
Oh.
Not the rings. Just the numbers. Yeah.
See, thank you. I'm with you, Miles.
Because I was just thinking like
numbers?
red, black, inner, outer. On the
Well,
bowl.
I'm going to call it one and done, bitches. That'd be 20.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. Well, look, before we let you go.
Hang on. You got a bonus.
True or false? U.S. presidents are required to salute military officers.
I would sure think so, but I wouldn't do a salute like bitch-ass Donald Trump.
So you're saying yes?
Yes.
I don't think they are. It's just kind
Actually,
of protocol.
They're not supposed to at all because they're civilians. They're not.
All right.
But Ronald Reagan did it first, and once he did it, every president since then just followed suit. But they're not supposed
Right, they're
to.
civilians, but
I know.
I'm fine with it.
I don't mind it. I'm just saying, like, you're not supposed to, but Reagan did it. What are you going to say?
Yeah, Mr. President,
Yeah.
put down that hand.
Headed down to Lumen Field for some food items for Sunday's game with Ted's Meat and Potatoes. And we got your emails coming up next in the men's room at KISW.com.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Making headlines tonight, Hollywood A-lister Jar Jar Binks has been arrested for following his alleged involvement in a series of celebrity freak-off parties. But first, Hiberian Labs has issued a recall of their stress relief medication called Mexadril after reports that side effects may have been understated.
I do not know what they're worried about, man. I feel incredible, like my bones are wearing pajamas.
You take Clemexadril?
Not normally, but today I took 2. One for stress, one for backup stress.
What is backup stress?
You know how people have a bad day, then they ask, what else can go wrong? Then they find out? Yeah, I took the second Clemexadril pill for the finding out, just in case.
You might want to be careful with that, Felix. Early side effects include fatigue and extreme drowsiness. Felix?
Oh, that explains why my eyelids feel like weighted blankets, Playboy.
Other side effects include possible temporary hearing reduction.
What?
Are you being serious right now?
Stone, I can't hear you. What did you say?
Other side effects may include temporary hearing reduction.
Okay, why are you yelling, man? I'm literally sitting right here. Come on, Playboy.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, never mind. You really shouldn't have taken 2 Clemexadrils, Felix. The side effects are serious. In addition to fatigue and hearing loss, you may also suffer sudden balance issues. Oh, boy. There's more. Clemexadril has reportedly caused patients to experience time distortion.
Oh, good. I was worried it was today, twice.
Yeah, Felix, seriously, be careful. Clemexadril may also lead to reduced pain response.
That explains why this feels decorative.
That is my point, Felix. There is a tack in your head.
Can't really tell, man.
You took 2 of those pills?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you'll also encounter blurred vision.
You look like a cardboard cutout, man.
A change of appetite.
That would explain why I keep eating your lunch out of the office fridge.
No, Felix, it does no such thing. You've been eating my lunch from the office fridge. Taking Clemexadril has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but now I can blame Clemexadril.
Users of Clemexadril also experience excessive honesty.
I once adopted a traffic cone because I looked lost and hungry.
Further side effects include vaginal itch. Felix.
Don't ask, Playboy.
There's nothing to ask, Felix. You don't have a vagina.
I know that, Stone. That's not why I'm scratching myself.
If you're taking Clemexadril, emotional swings and inappropriate affection may occur.
I love you, man. You shape vows like a poet. I would fight a goose for you.
A goose?
Yeah, man, a goose. Don't make it weird, man.
Okay, well, thank you, Felix, but that will not be necessary.
But if it is, I'm your guy.
If a goose attacks me, tell you what, you will be my first call. But in the meantime, other side effects of Clemexadril may include unexpected flatulence. Clemexadril advises discontinuing use and consulting a medical professional immediately. We will be back in an hour.
Hello, ladies. Like what you see? You know you do. But you can see even more by subscribing to your YouTube channel and social media pages. Just search @InActionNews. I'm working on an OnlyFans account, but I don't have feet just yet. But stay tuned.
Live Night, the livest radio you will ever see. Everything is performed live. Live hosts, live sound effects, live voice actors, live screw-ups, live laughs, and of course, live music. The Daily Mix Show, totally live. The Men's Room, totally live. Live Night returns February 13th. Live Night 2026. Yachty and Naughty. No flares, no lifeboat. All live. What could possibly go wrong?
medal match, right? Canada wins, right? And I was living in Belltown, so we were at Buckley's, and there was a guy. We had a massive table. There was one guy on that table that was cheering for Canada. We lived in the same neighborhood for another 8 years, and I would just be like, Canada, and they'd be like, USA.
Yeah. What about
we would sit there and drink together. To this day, I don't know his name. I've only called him Canada.
What did you call that guy in the Washington jersey? You had a nickname for him too. He would be the guy who was always in there for fantasy football.
Well, I simply put his sexuality in front of the name of his jersey.
All right.
Okay.
So he was gay, Chris Cooley.
All right, gay Chris Cooley.
Well, he was a homosexual male.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a weird nickname. I'm just an a-hole that put his sexuality in front of it.
Well, I met people on a cruise, and I'm on this cruise, an international cruise, and there's a guy from England, and we're sitting at the bar. So he and I are having a conversation, not so much about politics itself, but he goes, we're like two of the only countries in the world where every citizen is judged by the leader. He's like, whatever happens in the U.S., everyone assumes you're that. Whatever happens in England, everyone assumes you're that. So he nicknamed, but as we're having this conversation, there's a woman sitting there who had not been in the conversation. She's from Germany. Okay, so she turns around, looks at us, and goes, oh, really? Really? Is that how it rolls for you guys? So we all kind of chuckle about it. So I got nicknamed Obama. He got nicknamed Prince Charles. And then she decided to go by Hitler. Okay? So between the three of us, this is just a funny little inside joke. And we would see each other every once in a while at the bar. And that's how we would address each other. Because I could not tell you his name. I couldn't tell you her name and vice versa. So there's a day I'm looking to get off the boat. And I see Prince Charles down the hall. And he's like, Obama, I'm like Prince Charles. And then Hitler rolls around the corner. She's down the hall, and I'm just not thinking. So I'm like, hi. And my wife just, I'm like, oh, God. Right. And she's like, I know you don't mean it like that. But she's like, you cannot scream that down. Why don't you learn her name? I'm like, because I'm never going to see her again. And that's how she identified herself. But she's like, I'm like, you're right. Yep. I can't scream that down the hall at the person. Maybe don't do that.
Well, it's not just people. As in the question, place or thing, like you said, up on the hill.
Right.
There are things that you have that you give nicknames to. Now, I am not big on naming my car. Mm-hmm. It's just something that I've never done.
Sure.
So it's not something that I'm used to doing when I get a new car. But you said you have a couple nicknames for your car.
Yeah, well, it's a big-ass old, Escalade, right? The extended cab, so it's just a massive car. And so most people call it the Beast. I haven't called it the Beast, but we only call it the Beast when my wife decides she's going to pick up 47 kids, take them skiing, because the car's a beast, right? You can hit things, you drive over crap, just nothing.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Head chef goes to Lumen Field, coming up with Ted's Meat and Potatoes, but first time for a few emails from the men's room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
And we'll jump right to the birthdays, brought to you by Men's Room Roasted Red Salsa from San Juan Salsa Company.
Dip responsibly.
Old Bacholas. Want to give a big shout out to my daughter, Cadence, who's 12 years old today. She is a very talented artist and aspiring voice actor, and I'm sure she'll excel at whatever she decides to make a career in. So can she get some advice from Coach Ted on how to pursue her acting career, as I'm confident someone who's played a doctor on TV will have some insight in that field.
Yeah, Ted.
Yeah, maybe a little kid face sandwich as well. Have an awesome birthday, Goober. Lots of love, that from Dad. Thanks, guys, and go Hawks.
Fish sandwich.
Coach? Hit the button. Hit the button.
Well, you're 12 years old. You want to get into acting. I think the choice here is pretty simple. You can do what old Coach Smith did. I moved to Hollywood when I was 12. That's how I got into acting. Now, you're not going to move to Hollywood. You're 12 years old. I would say, there's other stuff you could do. I would stay active, too, also in my acting chops. I would maybe get involved in a play. Obviously don't do anything to hurt your voice, but, stay acting. And then as you get older, maybe you can go to Hollywood and do something. But also tell your parents, look at the papers. There's always casting calls for a lot of different things. You know what I mean? For different TV shows, reality shows. Hey, just stay at it.
Yeah. I would just say, if you want to test your vocal chops, maybe do puppets or something. Well, that way you're flexing your voice. That's right. That's just my idea. I don't know. But, you do you.
Also, read out loud.
Always, always, always.
Hola, guys. This is Matthew Smith from Silverdale. I'm turning 24 years old today, but a huge fan of Big Dummy game every Thursday, and I've been playing along while I listen to it on the radio, at home or in the car. I'm sure you remembered last year's birthday shout-out where you guys did 80s and 90s wrestlers talking all over each other.
Vaguely.
This year, can I get an OG fish sandwich? And I want you guys to talk all over each other about who will win this year's men's and women's Royal Rumble match, because I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. And as you know, WWE coming to Climate Pledge on Monday night and for Monday Night Raw on March 9th. Enjoy listening to you guys every week on the radio. Keep on rocking.
2 Oregon fish sandwich?
No, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I don't know who's going to be in the Royal Rumble, man. I've been out of the loop for a little while, and I'm just right now finding out that they're going to be there.
What the hell he did, but he must
I bet
have
you Mike already knew
really
they were coming, but whatever, man. He's down with that.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Think about a couple extra emails here. The subject, meet and greet on the light rail. All Bacholas, thank you, Men's Room team, for all the entertainment while I work the night shift for King County Light Rail and Sound Transit. I was honored this evening to meet Thrill on the Rail. Awesome dude. Thank you for the small talk and taking the time to allow me to say hello and let you know how much I enjoy and appreciate the listening pleasures. Liquor and Horrors, guys, yours truly, that from Derek, a.k.a. DK Moto.
And you know what? He's right about both of those things. It was an honor for him, and I am awesome. Both of those things are true.
And he's in a really cool picture of him riding a dirt bike, man.
And I didn't know you were hosting meet greets on the light rail.
Meet, M-E-A-T. That's a little thing I do.
Oh, you grill. You grill.
I do not grill. I hand out cold hot dogs.
Okay, what else we got here? Oh, and the subject of nicknames.
I just looked like the weirdo in all my Hawks gear Saturday on the light rail. Everyone's like, go to the game. I was like, no.
No.
Gentlemen, during my stint working at Little Creek Casino, I got stuck with the nickname Fireball, all because of an incident on a day off. You see, I went bowling with a group of coworkers who shared the same day off. Halfway through the game, someone bought a round of Fireball shots for everybody. Now, it was my first time trying Fireball. My eyes went wide, and I covered my hand over my mouth. I barely downed the shot without spitting it out. Apparently, my reaction was so funny that someone videotaped my reaction after slugging down the shot. I did not find out about the video until a week and a half later, after the incident. My supervisor told me he saw the video of me trying Fireball, and he watches that clip whenever he's had a bad day. That from Lydia, or a.k.a. Fireball. Yes.
What's up, Fireball?
Guys, on par with yesterday's question about nicknames, I was giving the nickname Bluetooth while in tech school.
Okay.
My phone Bluetooth to the dorm speakers while punching the bishop, and I even wondered at the time why my phone had no volume. Finished my shower, walked out to about 4 people laughing hysterically and just pointing at the speaker. For the next 6 months, I was known as Bluetooth.
Wow.
Good times. Cheers, bitches, and see you guys at Live Day.
That is so bad.
That from Andy, who says, P.S. Got my cooler back. Thanks, Ted. Going fishing again soon. If you want some more.
That's my buddy.
Yeah.
I should call him Bluetooth.
Yeah.
He is Bluetooth.
Hey, what's up, Bluetooth?
Couple more. On the subject is Tiger Pee. Guys, I had a tiger pee on me at the Siegfried and Roy outside Penn in Las Vegas about 15 years ago. Freaked me out. It was a golden tiger. Rock on, guys. That from Scott.
And there's really nothing you can do. Are you going to yell at it?
Did you ever get a chance to see those cats while they were still there? I mean, I saw them.
I saw them in the glass thing one time, but that was it.
I saw them after the show had already been shut down.
Okay.
Based on the incident. But they still were in captivity at the MGM.
Yeah.
So you could kind of like walk out it. Yeah, Mirage, correct. You could walk in an outside pen. I think they were getting ready to do maybe like.
But they had them outdoors?
Yeah. I think they were going to do like a dolphin show or something else. They're trying to change it up after the incident.
I'm with Thrill. The first time I went when I was 21, so that's 2002.
Yeah, they're in that glass cage.
Right, they were still doing the show, but we walked through to go to a nightclub and you could see them behind the glass.
Mm-hmm. That is a big animal, man.
And to their credit, right, the internet wasn't massive back then, so like it was mind blowing to see those lions even behind the glass.
Tigers.
Yeah, those two.
Well, the tigers. Well, you're right. I have seen lions in the wild, and they are big, and they do get big. But the tigers are bigger.
I know that's the scary thing.
They really are, man. It's
the biggest cat, right?
It's a noticeable difference, even like with a male.
Noticeable, you're saying?
Yes,
really?
With the male tigers. the females are often bigger than the males, but you do
Sounds
have a
like Baltimore.
You do have a
something?
dominant male, but all of those tigers that were in captivity, they had a Siberian one in there. I mean, they were absolutely
Well, I think
huge.
Also, for some reason, and I did it. Like you always kind of put those two animals together, but they just live in wildly different environments.
Nothing to do with each other. What's the closest you got to a lion when you were on safari? Did you say there's one like sleeping on the road?
5 feet.
And was it awake?
They are very much nocturnal. So they hunt all night, they eat all night, and during the day they sleep. So that is the sleep.
Up all night, sleep all day. Well, and the male lion.
Yeah, they not that should you should not be that close to them, but at the same point in time, if you don't have to, but
But the male lion really doesn't do jack. Now, if somebody challenges him, he's got to fight to the death.
You know what I wouldn't do? Challenge a male lion.
Right, but I'm just saying the women do all the hunting.
They do it all.
And everything else. Like he just kind of lays around all day like, I guess I'll eat something.
Yeah,
Anyone feeling threatened?
He goes up and sniffs the cubs. All right, let's see here. Coming up at 5:08, we'll drink and toast for the shot of the day. But first,
time to open wide and sample Ted's meat and potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the men's room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. So obviously the Seattle Seahawks are in the NFC Championship game, hosting the Los Angeles Rams this weekend. Game kicks off 3:30 Sunday afternoon. Head chef will be there in person,
buying everybody that you know a beer,
and a beer or a flat soda.
Don't say that.
Just go incognito. They're cheap. Those beers are cheap down there.
I'm just saying, like, the head chef's up in the 300 level. Like,
that's where the beer's being sold.
I know. That's where I feel like that's where a lot of our fans are sitting.
Dan. Okay.
Right. You owe me a beer. Well said.
Yeah. How about a men's room IPA in a bright yellow can?
Jesus. But obviously, Lumen Field has some great food options, and they even have some special ones just for the playoffs.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me say that we talked about it a little bit earlier today. Like, Thrill, you took your son to a lot of sporting events in town.
Yeah.
So I feel like you're more apt to eat more crazy food. Like, Miles and I once ate a foot-long bratwurst. We each had our own.
Oh, yeah. Man, the way you put that, I'm like,
we met in the middle.
What?
Like 101 Dalmatians or whatever that was. Or Lady in the Tramp.
Lady of the Tramp, yes.
And then I have some friends, like, that's their thing, right? If they go to a stadium, they're trying some kind of crazy food because there is a lot of crazy.
I'm more inclined to do it if I went to a minor league baseball game.
Yeah, that's gonna be next
level.
level.
Like a cheeseburger with a donut bun.
Yeah, and there's a lot of good offerings and stuff. Sure. Also, frankly, I forget that not everybody is a tailgate person like myself. Some people just show up and go into the game.
Yeah.
So I think that's the difference, too.
Some people just do that.
Yeah.
Like most people.
Some people, like, just park the car and, like, hand their tickets.
And
they go to the game.
Huh.
Well, look, I'm going to have lunch, and then my buddy Jesse, I'm going to see him at his tailgate. He always makes great food. We had smoked chicken and pulled pork last time.
Yeah.
So usually by the time I get in the game, I'm like, I'm actually pretty full. But let's see. Some of the crazy things. If you're at the Ticketmaster tailgate, you can get a Dungeness crab dip sandwich.
Ooh. Man.
Honestly, that
what do you dip it in butter, probably?
What are you dipping it in? Do you know?
Yeah, I think
it doesn't even matter. If you're going to say it's a crab dip sandwich, like, okay. Fine.
Correct. I saw this one somewhere on social media the other day, and I was like, man, that looks really good.
That just sounds great.
I might
we gotta find a way to get into that thing they do at the beginning of the year, where the media gets to go.
Oh, get to sample the new foods.
Unfortunately, we're not really media, but we'll sneak our way in. Where you go and sample all the new food offerings and whatever the new restaurants are and everything else. Just kind of walk around, take bites.
I mean, look, I said this for years. There's no way they would ever do it, but honestly, if you open one of those stadiums for HempFest.
Dude, they could not make enough food.
Well, back in the day, for some of the Sounders matches, they used to open part of T-Mobile Park.
Oh,
just out in the outfield. It would just open a few concessions and like beers. So it was kind of awesome because you could sit there, especially in the fall. You can watch college football, and then you could drink and eat, ballpark food.
Okay.
So the Dungeness crab dip sandwich obviously looks very good. That's at the Ticketmaster tailgate. Also at the Ticketmaster tailgate, the Beast Rib.
The Ticketmaster tailgate. I like that. Like, they should have just let you in for free. For all the service charges, here you go.
But you got to sponsor everything.
Every freaking
right,
thing.
So like, because there's
can
stuff.
I get the Seattle Subaru hot dog? Yes, of course you can.
Right, because there's stuff going on in the North Plaza before the game, right?
Yep.
They usually have like a local artist there. I think that's where Aaron was last weekend. I forget the guy this weekend. Then you have Touchdown City, that's basically open until the game kicks off, I think.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So like those areas. Beef rib is a giant beef rib.
Ooh, the best.
Now,
look, I like pork ribs, man, but if you get into a good beef rib, you're like, Jesus.
Yep.
This is a different level.
You know what, dude? I'm with you. My dad used to always talk about it. I'm like, what is the difference? I like ribs, but you're right. You get a proper beef rib. It's so fatty and juicy. All right. Our buddy Big Walt, he's got a seasonal option. Seasonal lemon pepper tenders.
Damn.
That's
okay,
a Big Walt's
Okay.
Kitchen.
All right.
Now, again, some of these things, you know what? I'll just cut to the chase on this one. The main one I'm a little annoyed with, and it's fine. I get what they're doing. It's an upscale restaurant. But Legion, the sports bar.
Yeah.
Right? What do they have? They have, what is it? They have, catfish nuggets.
Okay.
Cajun catfish, cornmeal fried catfish served with sweet cornbread, hot honey, and a Carolina tartar sauce.
It'd be cheaper to go over to Bellevue to the actual bar and watch the game there and order them.
Well, it's also their,
If you
I
don't
think
have a
their
ticket.
stuff is just in the club level.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that sounds
Than having
like
a
it.
club level ticket.
Right, right.
Just go to their bar in Bellevue. Pound them down on a different day.
That'll be pretty good. Let's see. King's Hawaiian, you can get 2-piece slider with chips.
I'm so happy to hear that they exist. I did not know the King's Hawaiian had their own thing.
I did not either.
But if you put anything on a King's Hawaiian roll,
It's better.
and if they're doing it, you know it's going to be really good.
That they have exploded in the last 10 years.
Because they're good, man.
Right. I always liked them. And then specifically, I think, and honestly, shout out to a lot of those Instagram kind of home chefs.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, use these.
Sure.
So now they actively do it, right? You see Eli Manning is in commercials. Like, it's a Saturday, it's game day. You got to have the sliders. Even if you go to your grocery store, they'll have displays set up now for like slider Sunday, slider Saturday.
They also have a whole round loaf that you can buy.
So when I was a kid, we used to get that one.
And when you cut it up, man, you've never had a better grilled sandwich or French toast or, any way like Monte Cristo. That is the bread.
We had to put back a loaf of that once because my mom couldn't afford it. And it scarred me. So I like Hawaiian bread.
It scarred me.
But I have a buddy that if his mom made like this weird tuna salad, it was always in that. So he hated Hawaiian bread.
That's fair.
All right, let's go with some other things you can get. Hey, as long as we're talking about Big Walt, he also has the Hall of Fame crispy chicken sandwich.
All right. I'm always down with a crispy chicken sandwich, man.
Again, if you're in the club level, go over to Legion. They got a crispy soft shell crab gumbo fries.
Ooh, yeah.
Those guys are doing it right, man.
They are.
If you find a Mr. Softy stand, they have a churro bite sundae.
And
yeah,
I love churros, man.
Shout out to my buddy Big Dave. We talked for years about having churro ice cream. Yeah, now
Like
they have
as a
it.
product?
Yeah.
I don't know if it ever came to fruition, but we talked about it.
Well, it's just kind of odd because we always talked about it, and unfortunately, he found out that he had diabetes.
Oh,
it's
wah, wah.
I found some.
Right.
Watch me eat it.
So I don't know. If Dave,
One bite, just give me one bite.
Damn, I shouldn't laugh.
And he goes down.
I knew you shouldn't laugh, but he's a very nice guy. You guys
Take
met him
the
before.
shot.
Jesus.
Damn.
If you go to the club level carvery, again, lots of fancy stuff up there. They have Tuscan beef tenderloin sandwich.
Tuscan. Well.
Sausage and dog stand. I think there's some of those on the 300 level. You can go there. They have Korean braised beef short rib foot long hot dog.
There's your braised beef.
Yeah. And it's a foot long.
Mm-hmm.
They put a lot of stuff on that dog.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's part of what makes it better.
Might go down there. PNW Market, you can get buffalo chicken yard nachos. So that's going to be a container that's a yard long.
Oh, okay.
A yard
Jesus,
long?
man.
It's a
believe so.
yard long.
Maybe it's a foot.
Well, but either way.
Yeah.
No, a yard, that is a lot. You're not eating that by yourself.
No, it's a
you
boat.
should not be eating those by yourself.
It's some of the, like those things, some of those offerings, especially at other stadiums too, I think are specifically made to like share.
Yeah. If you came back with a
Hey,
yard
brother,
of
can
that
I put
and
half this on your legs?
if you got to put it on my legs, I get to eat
What's
some.
your name, man?
You can get the smash burger from Cam. Like I said, Big Walt's Kitchen. There's he's got a few of them. There's one up at 321 too. If you're up there with me, Tuttabella Pizza is in there. Then you always have like Ballard Pizza, Cheesesteak Kitchen, Ivers. I know for a lot of people that were born and bred in Seattle, like getting clam strips or clam chowders is like a classic thing to
I'll
do.
also
in a
say
game.
this: cheesesteaks are few and far between in Seattle. We have a couple good spots, but that cheesesteak at the stadium is fantastic.
All right,
it's really good.
Yeah.
They're
That's good to
chopping it
know.
up, man. They're doing it right. They're
Either
grilling
way,
the bread.
I would say this. Like, look, what's it been? 13 years since there's been a championship game here, right? The first one they won was 20 years ago. They don't happen often. So, if you are going to the game, you just spend a little bit of money, get some crazy food, enjoy the day. And everybody, I don't care if you go to the game or not, just enjoy the day. Go Hawks.
Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. Coming up at 5:08, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. You are listening to the Men's Room.
Making headlines tonight, Hollywood A-lister Jar Jar Binks has been arrested for following his alleged involvement in a series of celebrity freak-off parties. But first, Hiberian Labs has issued a recall of their stress relief medication called Mexadril after reports that side effects may have been understated.
I do not know what they're worried about, man. I feel incredible, like my bones are wearing pajamas.
You take Clemexadril?
Not normally, but today I took 2. One for stress, one for backup stress.
What is backup stress?
You know how people have a bad day, then they ask, what else can go wrong? Then they find out? Yeah, I took the second Clemexadril pill for the finding out, just in case.
You might want to be careful with that, Felix. Early side effects include fatigue and extreme drowsiness. Felix?
Oh, that explains why my eyelids feel like weighted blankets, Playboy.
Other side effects include possible temporary hearing reduction.
What?
Are you being serious right now?
Stone, I can't hear you. What did you say?
Other side effects may include temporary hearing reduction.
Okay, why are you yelling, man? I'm literally sitting right here. Come on, Playboy.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, never mind. You really shouldn't have taken 2 Clemexadrils, Felix. The side effects are serious. In addition to fatigue and hearing loss, you may also suffer sudden balance issues. Oh, boy. There's more. Clemexadril has reportedly caused patients to experience time distortion.
Oh, good. I was worried it was today, twice.
Yeah, Felix, seriously, be careful. Clemexadril may also lead to reduced pain response.
That explains why this feels decorative.
That is my point, Felix. There is a tack in your head.
Can't really tell, man.
You took 2 of those pills?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you'll also encounter blurred vision.
You look like a cardboard cutout, man.
A change of appetite.
That would explain why I keep eating your lunch out of the office fridge.
No, Felix, it does no such thing. You've been eating my lunch from the office fridge. Taking Clemexadril has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but now I can blame Clemexadril.
Users of Clemexadril also experience excessive honesty.
I once adopted a traffic cone because I looked lost and hungry.
Further side effects include vaginal itch. Felix,
Don't ask, Playboy.
There's nothing to ask, Felix. You don't have a vagina.
I know that, Stone. That's not why I'm scratching myself.
If you're taking Colmexidril, emotional swings and inappropriate affection may occur.
I love you, man. You shape vows like a poet. I would fight a goose for you.
A goose?
Yeah, man, a goose. Don't make it weird, man.
Okay, well, thank you, Felix, but that will not be necessary.
But if it is, I'm your guy.
If a goose attacks me, tell you what, you will be my first call. But in the meantime, other side effects of Colmexidril may include unexpected flatulence. Colmexidril advises discontinuing use and consulting a medical professional immediately. We will be back in an hour.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Hey bro, Menthuru Muragada Besuto Bira. Super freshu, super strong, taste boom. Big drink now, anatawa big man desa. No wait, no think. Just grabu Menthuru Muraga. Say just. Kanpai. Menthuru Muragada Besuto Bira.
Hello, everyone. This has been an In Action News broadcast, a Comedia Dysfunction. Watch all In Action News videos, new and old, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@inactionnews.
And make sure you like and subscribe, man. And be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms at In Action News.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Gritty, the beloved Philadelphia Flyers mascot, finally got the results of his Ancestry.com tests, and the results might surprise you. But first, we start with a congratulations to a local couple, Agnes and Gunther Plum, who celebrate their 75th wedding anniversary today. 75 years of marriage, Felix.
Wow, man. That's really something.
It sure is, my friend. They married on this day in 1950 when they were 18-year-olds. They were high school sweethearts, much like my lovely wife and I.
You were high school sweethearts, man.
Oh, we sure were. Met in elementary school, dated in high school. She's the only woman I've ever been with, and we've saved ourselves until marriage.
Man, I've been with lots and lots of ladies. You know what I'm saying, Playboy?
I mean, I do know what you're saying, but I cannot relate.
Oh, man, I lost my virginity before I lost my first baby tooth.
That is disgusting.
Okay, listen, I didn't lose my first baby tooth until I was 16.
Wait. What? You had baby teeth until you were 16?
I lost my first baby tooth at 16.
When did you get your adult teeth?
As luck would have it, I got my adult teeth when I was 18, a legal adult.
I've never heard of that before. That's very, very unusual.
What's unusual, Stone, is that we're staying in the back of the office microwave.
I still have my baby teeth. What?
What?
Not in my mouth. I just meant I kept all of my baby teeth.
Ah, yes, like in a jar or something.
Well, no. I used to make dentures for my cat.
Your cat has a mouth full of your baby teeth.
Yes. Is that weird?
It's not weird, Bonnie.
But it's like she's always smiling.
Because she has the mouth full of your baby teeth.
And now she chews funny.
Because she has a mouth full of your baby teeth.
So, once again, congratulations to Gunther and Agnes Plum on 75 years of marriage. Congratulations, that's beautiful.
returns with Miles and Thrill.
Coming up at 5:08, we will drink and toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check-in with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. Cancer deaths are declining in people under the age of 50.
Excellent.
Except for one. Colorectal cancers, that's still on the rise, but that's the only one exception.
Yeah, but I'm over 50, so whatever.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Take that.
That's a weird way they phrase that.
What's that?
Just like, oh man, they're all declining, except for this one.
Except for
and this one's on the rise.
Yeah.
Oh, is it actually on the rise?
Yeah, it's still going up.
Got to get one at the end of the year again.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah. Get the old colonoscopy.
I do not envy you guys.
You know what?
Unfortunately,
again,
I will come up to that point.
The procedure is mindless. It's way too easy. It's just the day before in the preparation.
Okay.
Once you get through that, once you get through drinking that stuff, crapping your brains out for a day, then by the time you get there, man, you just go to sleep, wake up, and you're on your way home, and you're starving.
What a way to be.
You are starving. The only thing you think about is food.
Do they still have like the fart room where you decompress?
They wake you up pretty quick.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, they get you out of there.
The fart room.
They put you out for a full colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking about the doctor checking me. I was like, they're supposed to put you out for that?
Did they do that with you?
For the temperature check?
Not yet. I think maybe this year as I'm 45. So I got to get a physical in a few months.
It's been a long time since that had a finger. Yeah, it really has. I don't know if they have a different technique now. Some doctors do, some doctors don't. They go back and forth on it.
Knuckles first.
Yeah. Big hairy Greek doctor.
God.
Andre the
Big
Giant.
fat fingers.
Oh, you imagine that way?
Oh, my goodness.
No.
Like Slash, but with hair.
Relax yourself. You'll be okay when I'm done. Just breathe out. It's my throat a bit. Jesus. Andre the Giant. I will use my pinky. Yeah, you know it make noise when he does it.
Pinky.
It happens to everyone. Stop clenching. I'm not. It's just not that wide.
Just relax.
Not clenching, brother.
You want me to change the music? Something more soothing.
Oh, God. A new analysis of FBI data by the Council on Criminal Justice estimates last year to have produced the lowest level of murders since 1900.
In the States?
Yeah. With also the what was it? The largest percentage drop in a year.
Huh.
Yeah, it was like carjackings were down like 20%. Everything was down 20%.
Yeah.
Just 20%
I mean, as a human being, this is by far the safest time to ever be alive.
We're rocking it, man.
But you watch the news, it's all...
Oh, we're all going to die.
Yeah.
Well, you got to sell it, man.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
making money, not giving the information.
We're all killing each other out here.
Everybody. Everybody.
We hate each other. We're just... It's a war zone out there.
Yeah, Miles and I went out and smoked, and I shot 3 people.
Yeah,
and
you
ate
did.
a dog. I did it all, brother. That's what I do.
According to an AHA report, just 10% of Americans have optimal heart health.
That sounds about right.
Sure. I mean,
eat crap or you get
Optimal,
old.
yeah.
Yeah,
optimal is a lot different. Doesn't mean they're not healthy.
Sure.
It's just not optimal.
Optimal. Put your thinking caps on, gents. Time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. I'll give you guys an 80% chance of success on this one.
Okay.
It is a verb. Adjective. It is. I didn't change that part of it. It is an adjective. Brought to you by the letter D. And it's somebody that is described as this is not neat or tidy.
Disorderly.
Disorderly's not bad. It's not that
disorganized.
one. Not disorganized. You're very, very close.
Disheveled.
Down.
2 days in a row. Let's go. 2 days in a row.
Fucks my brain.
Who are you?
Done.
Who are you?
Most people don't even know this. Ted's brain glows in the dark, brother.
Well, you know, I know that he reads on the light rail there. First he read the which one? The Mike Leach book, and now you're just reading the dictionary.
Yep. Let's get it done.
If you ever want people to not talk to you, read the dictionary.
That's right.
Read a book in general. I found that would be a pretty good.
There was sometimes, I don't know, man, but what you reading? It doesn't matter.
Read the cover.
Yeah, read the cover. It's this.
It's upside down.
It's a romance novel.
To live with a large penis. You can buy those covers.
I know.
To cover your book.
Slide it over your book.
Yeah, exactly. How to live with an incredibly large penis. Just sit there and read.
And it's almost specifically for mass transit.
It's for planes. It's for trains. It's for the bus.
How to dial down your awesome. You know?
How to dial back. How to tell women no.
How to make love with an incredibly enormous penis.
How to accept being treated as a sex object.
Tired of being treated like a piece of meat?
How to remain calm on a bus.
Yeah.
You're sick. I like it.
Leisure crafting can be life-changing for people over the age of 60, according to a new study.
Leisure crafting.
Leisure craft.
What is that like you own a boat?
Knitting or what?
I think that's basically, yeah. I think you guys are all
Crochet?
hitting, a little whittling, little crochet.
I know a lot of people that
little
crochet. And crocheters can crochet anywhere. I don't know if you can just whittle anywhere.
Yeah.
You know, wood chips sitting in the middle of the light rail.
Oh, I can.
My brother-in-law's dad, he does a whole lot of woodworking, and he does like little metal sculptures. I don't know what he's melting down to get this, but he makes these cool little metal sculptures, man. They're awesome.
Must have molds and like a kiln or something.
What was it? Leisure what?
Leisure crafting.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Or you just take scraps. You know, a lot of people just bend them together and do all this stuff.
Yeah, and that's
I'm sure it's very cathartic.
Yeah, there's plenty of copper and stuff that he used, and he made us a little snowman that, it's not like a molded or anything. He just literally bent it to look like a snowman.
Okay.
It was crazy. The shingles vaccine has been linked to slower biological aging.
Yes.
Good job, Miles.
Yes.
I think you got it too late, brother.
Yes.
Don't get too excited.
Slow down your
I
aging,
feel
Miles.
so much better.
You do. Good. I'm glad.
I'm just glad I won't get shingles. Hopefully.
That's the thing. It's not a guarantee, but you hopefully fight it off.
Yeah, nobody describes that as a...
But a couple days with shingles, or whatever that second shot was, the first one was low dose.
Oh, man.
Second one was a little bit higher. And I walked around like, oh, man.
Why didn't we take that day off, Miles?
Well, I didn't read the paperwork.
And the woman even said that.
They told me. When I was like, are you, do you have a ride? How are you getting back home? I'm like, I'm going to walk down and go to work. She's like, no, you're not.
Right.
I was like, okay, no, I'm not then. Because I didn't want to tell her.
Right.
I was like, oh, do I need to go home? She's like, you need to call off work.
Spent the entire day.
You were a disaster that day.
I was like, okay, I'll call off work. I just walked down here like, oh.
Every break. Damn it, this thing's kicking my ass.
Golly. That wasn't. I had tons of shots that year. I was getting ready to go to Africa to see my kid.
All right.
So like all this other stuff, you're like, oh no, yellow fever, this, that, the other. It was shingles.
Oh man,
when I
like this vaccine.
When I had my hernia surgery, I think that was like the first time I'd ever had like a serious pain pill.
Yeah.
So they were like, don't walk or whatever. And I remember my buddy just took me and he picked me up. They were like, you can't drive. And then like a block from my house. I was like, I'll hop out here, dude. Good to go. And I remember calling, I was like, I feel amazing. Never felt better. And then took a nap, woke up. I was like, oh my God, I'm in pain.
This sucks.
Yeah, I shouldn't have walked.
There's been a recent study where people were asked to rank all 50 states to find the states with the best food.
The best food.
The best food.
I got this.
Let's get into it.
For me,
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
So, Steve, this actually comes from one of our favorite sites, Study Finds, and it is actually the results of this study. Let me just ask you guys before I dive into it, because they only gave us the top 5, but there's a handful of other stats that I really would like to cover here. So, as far as what your guys' knowledge is of the different cuisines around the states, which you guys have a lot better knowledge than I do about this, what do you guys think would be the state with the best food? In
Louisiana.
To me, Louisiana, and to be followed by Maryland. And not being a homer, just having been there and traveled to a lot of places, I don't think people in Maryland know how good the food is. People in Louisiana do know, but the thing about food, it's very, very subjective.
Right. Well, again, and like with Nevada, it's one city.
It's Vegas.
It's one city.
And none of it's local.
Where with New York, all right? You've got New York City, you've got Buffalo with their chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a little bit more variety as far as when you go to states.
Sure.
So like California's got different cuisine. But those are the ones I think the most on. Texas, with Texas barbecue.
But then they're done.
Right.
Well, the Mexican food's pretty good too.
Sure.
What do you think there?
But Arizona can claim that.
I'm with
Texas
you.
can claim it. New Mexico.
I think Louisiana should always be number one. There's just so much good food down there.
Gotcha.
And it's all Louisiana. Whereas, like, I will vouch for Maryland, but, like, Baltimore holds it down.
Okay.
We have to be good at something.
Eastern Shore does a good job too.
So several states landed at the bottom of the rankings.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna guess like Iowa or something like that.
No, go the tried and true.
I love this state. I love visiting there, but I would put Montana on the bottom.
Montana not on the list.
I guarantee I grew up there. It's West Virginia.
49 miles.
All right. Well, it's got to be
man.
close. Well, I mean, look, everyone eats fast food. Most places that are local serve hot dogs.
But I think like your biscuits, your gravy, just, Poland from Mississippi, Poland from Kentucky, that kind of thing.
Fried chicken. Look, there's good food there.
Right.
But It's absolute garbage
Beth's
for
Diner.
your body. And you can get all those foods, with the exception of pepperoni rolls, anywhere else in the country.
Gotcha. Wyoming did make the bottom of the list, followed by West Virginia. Utah, what do you know? Don't have a whole lot of great food in Utah.
They don't have seasoning.
Yeah.
Nebraska.
That's fair.
Indiana.
But you think they'd have steaks?
They do, but do you do it well? Everywhere has steaks, but if everyone else does it better, you're still at the bottom.
Indiana, and then Delaware.
Delaware's got some pretty good seafood for sure.
But Delaware, for the most part, it's just fried food, but I feel like they draw from Philadelphia, Baltimore, New York. It's not really theirs.
But it's a great melting pot of food.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So as far as the top 5,
you're right. One of the best crab cakes I've ever had is in Delaware, and one of the best cheesesteaks I've ever had. But it was like a Maryland-style crab cake and a Philadelphia style
cheesesteak, right?
Mm-hmm. What was it? The top 5 restaurants in the world are in London, and they all serve Indian food. A survey of 5,000 Americans. Here's your top 5 best states with the best food. Number 5 being Florida.
Florida's got good food. It's got good seafood. Again, back to the melting pot. Because a lot of the people down there are from the Northeast. So you can get a lobster roll. You can get great pizza. You can get cheesesteaks.
And good crab cakes.
Then you get all the seafood that comes in with it that's local.
And what they have here.
Cuban food in Miami.
The food that best represents the state of Florida is seafood, key lime pie, and then fresh orange juice. They even count.
That's fair. That is fair.
I mean, Miles is right, though, man. Like, if you're on the Gulf Coast, you get eating fresh grouper or even fried grouper. It's delicious. And then in Miami, that Cuban food, what's it, 8th Street or whatever?
Oh. And don't forget this, too. The west coast of Florida is all Catholic.
Okay.
100% Catholic. From Bradenton to Naples, the entire thing is Italian.
So great wine.
It's Mexican food. Yeah. Then you get on the East Coast, and there's not as much of a Catholic presence, but as you get south toward Miami, there's a huge Jewish population. So you get, like in Boca Raton and stuff, you get great delis.
I'm about to say great bagels.
Great bagels.
Yep.
All those
Seriously,
things
dude,
that
it
basically
blows your
came back
mind.
down from New York and New Jersey. So the people in that area who retire there or set up shop, I mean, that food is freaking and it's cheap.
Super
cheap.
cheap.
It is cheap.
Okay.
And then you got to remember, Orlando is kind of like second to Vegas as far as their dining experiences in one town.
And a shocker, number 4, Louisiana.
Louisiana's 4.
Number 4 on the list. They're saying that the best food representative of Louisiana, crawfish, Cajun cuisine, and then gumbo.
Etouffee, gumbo, I mean,
jambalaya,
beignets.
I'm getting ready, man. I've already had somebody reach out on Instagram. They're
Are you going to New Orleans?
I'm going to Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
And he's like, hey, I'm kind of near the area. You should hit me up. I'll let you know a couple spots.
Do, man.
So
Seriously.
Yeah, I'm looking for
the food
it.
will blow your mind.
Boudin.
Number 3, Texas.
See?
Texas. Yeah.
I mean,
between barbecue and the New Mexican influence,
Yeah,
it is very good.
Tex-Mex and barbecue is what they're saying. So yeah, you
That's
nailed it.
And we're done.
And the best barbecue I've ever had and the best breakfast tacos I've ever had are both in Austin.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But you got to say, remember, when you say barbecue, you were saying about 15 things.
Right.
So they're all different. I mean, Texas chili is barbecue.
Everything they eat is barbecue.
Yeah. Beans, barbecue. They're all barbecue.
At number 2, best represented with pizza, bagel and cream cheese, New York.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
And you still got the buffalo wings. You still got all those things too.
Right. Well, in New York too, you talk about a melting pot. There's so many different types of cuisine and everything else.
Oh, there's so many different ethnicities, right? And it's all that.
Cuban food's amazing.
And then I'll give you the number 1 here just because we got a handful of other stats that we're going to get here. But the number 1 state with the best food in this country, represented with great Mexican food, burgers, and shrimp tacos.
That'd be California.
California.
That's not a terrible call. And California's so big. But San Francisco is one of the best food cities I've ever been to.
It is.
Nice. In the state of Maryland, they basically just give you guys crab cakes.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's what
fair.
they're known for. But trust me, eat anything there, you're going to be. I actually had to warn my kids, and it sounds bad, but I actually meant this. I said, look, took them back for a Ravens game a couple of years ago. I said, 2 things are going to happen. 1, everyone's going to talk to you. Everyone, right? So just know that. And the food is going to have a lot of flavor. Not spicy. It's just going to have a lot of flavor. We get there, my daughter, who doesn't eat a whole lot, but she got her standard chicken tenders. And she's like, these are the best freaking chicken tenders I've ever had. I'm like, and they're just chicken tenders, babe. But you know how to cook or you don't, right? And they do there, for sure.
Miles, your home state of West Virginia, they only gave you guys one thing.
Pepperoni rolls.
Pepperoni rolls.
Yep, and they're delicious.
They are awesome.
But you can't live your life eating pepperoni rolls.
You can't.
Not for long.
Let's see here. Ted, you were talking about Montana. They are best represented with steak, wild game, and huckleberry.
Huckleberry. All right. I mean,
Wild
what
game's
else would
fair.
they possibly be represented by, right?
I did have a steak out there in Montana. That was a pretty damn good
You
steak.
think you could get a good grilled trout based on the fishing?
Yeah.
That's a good call.
A whole trout?
I had a blackened trout BLT in Missoula. That was phenomenal.
Okay.
That sounds good, man.
Nebraska, which was also on the bottom of the list, Runza sandwiches. Does that sound familiar?
Oh,
What is that?
Runza.
Runza. Runza or Runza sandwiches.
Yeah, I got to look it up. I've heard of it before.
Another great spot for food, New Jersey. Italian food,
Absolutely.
pizza, Taylor
Absolutely.
ham, egg and cheese sandwiches, they're saying. You know, there's a handful that have just one thing, and then there's others that have a handful of different things. Utah ended up on the bottom of the list because their top thing is Jell-O salad, fry sauce, and funeral potatoes.
Jesus, that
Funeral
makes me not
potatoes.
want to even golf there.
Funeral potatoes are phenomenal. The Runza is a yeast dough bread pocket with a filling consisting of ground beef, cabbage, or sauerkraut, onions, and seasoning.
So kind of like a pita?
Almost like a hot pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, but that's all you got, man.
That's what you got.
Like, damn, guys.
Yeah.
Live a little, Utah. Come on, man.
Again, Red Iguana and Salt Lake City.
You have told me about that.
Yeah.
Slitter. Our buddy VD from Chicago, Illinois. Illinois known for deep dish pizza and Chicago-style hot dogs.
That's a good call. Again, Chicago, such a big city. Like, I feel like that's another top-notch food.
They're
city.
also well known for their old school steakhouses, where you get traditional American steakhouse fare. And they've been there since like 1875. You go in there, you need a flashlight to read the menu because it's so dark.
Damn.
But just going back real quick, you said New Jersey.
Yeah.
That's a very good call, too.
The food
Right,
is outstanding.
I just feel like when people talk about New Jersey, the food is something that they mention.
Always.
Any
Yeah.
kind
All
of
the time.
sandwich, any kind of pizza, anything close to Philadelphia, cheesesteaks, all those things in
Now,
Cherry
we'll
Hill
say
and
this.
Morristown.
The service is not nice. Very quick.
Sure.
Very efficient. Not pleasant. But the food is worth
but
the
you also have
insults.
to remember that 50% of the border is the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
So New Jersey has great seafood. They don't get the credit for it, but amazing stuff.
Another great cuisine that we have in this country that doesn't get a whole lot of attention because not a whole lot of people can get there easily, but I believe it's called Lau Lau, Poke, Loco Moco.
Oh, Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Sure.
I
Yeah,
love a
that's a
Loco
good
Moco.
Mama's Fish House.
I still haven't had Loco Moco. I gotta try it.
It is so
Oh my
dumb.
God, go to Kona. It's not too far away from you at all.
It's not, and I drink next door.
Yeah, no, you could just pop in and get some food to go.
I could.
Also get their Kahlua pork.
Yeah,
dude.
get their Kahlua pork.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's see here the cuisine of Vermont. You have pancakes with maple syrup, mac and cheese. What other place?
They keep it simple.
Delaware. They go with scrapple and Bengali cuisine.
Yeah. If you like Scrapple, you'll like it.
Yes.
Colorado green chili on anything and Rocky Mountain oysters.
No.
The
So
second one
fun.
doesn't really.
Ohio, they just go with Buckeyes.
What
Oh
are
my
Buckeyes?
God, those are so good, dude.
What are they?
What are the Buckeyes?
It's a little chocolate ball, and in the middle is all peanut butter, so it looks like a Buckeye.
Okay.
They are so good.
But that's like cheating. You can't go wrong with that. It's chocolate and peanut butter.
And
Actually,
then,
Ohio has pretty good food.
and then we'll end it right here with the food that best presents right here in Washington State. Any guesses?
Salmon and Dungeness crab.
And apples.
You can nail them both. It's salmon and apples.
Salmon and apple.
That's all we get. We got salmon and apple. We don't get teriyaki.
Teriyaki
that's
should
just
be on
Seattle.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still Washington, damn it.
That's why we don't have Dungeness crabs on there, because people here do not eat them.
It's not right. Police in New York responded to a burglary alarm at a local bank, but it wasn't being robbed, Miles.
What was going on?
Tell you about it at 5:50.
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast Mr. Lamont Holmes of Albany, New York. Now, Lamont has been awaiting a court date related to weapons charges. He's looking at up to 15 years in prison, but he would have his day in court. Or would he? Earlier this week, he missed his scheduled court appearance, specifically to face the gun charges, so obviously authorities went on the hump for him. Now, the good news is he had been fitted with the GPS ankle monitor. So using the monitor to track him, they realized he was home. He's just pacing back and forth in his own backyard. So they went there to get his ass. And when they got there, they realized Lamont had removed his monitor and put it on his dog in the backyard that was pacing back and forth. He's still on the loose. So their perspective, they were like, hey, cut him some slack, Your Honor. He is home. He did not run. We got him. He's in his backyard. Maybe he's panicking, talking to his lawyer. We don't know. They get there. It's his dog. Got the monitor on its leg. They have no idea where this guy is. He's disappeared.
And how many days?
I know, man.
Has he been gone before I figured it out?
So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichola.
All right, let's get a contestant on the line now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here, exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Making headlines tonight, Hollywood A-lister Jar Jar Binks has been arrested for following his alleged involvement in a series of celebrity freak-off parties. But first, Hiberian Labs has issued a recall of their stress relief medication called Mexadril after reports that side effects may have been understated.
I do not know what they're worried about, man. I feel incredible, like my bones are wearing pajamas.
You take Clemexadril?
Not normally, but today I took 2. One for stress, one for backup stress.
What is backup stress?
You know how people have a bad day, then they ask, what else can go wrong? Then they find out. Yeah, I took the second Colmexidril pill for the finding out, just in case.
You might want to be careful with that, Felix. Early side effects include fatigue and extreme drowsiness. Felix?
Oh, that explains why my eyelids feel like weighted blankets, Playboy.
Other side effects include possible temporary hearing reduction.
What?
Are you being serious right now?
Stone, I can't hear you. What did you say?
Other side effects may include temporary hearing reduction.
Okay, why are you yelling, man? I'm literally sitting right here. Come on, Playboy.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, never mind. You really shouldn't have taken 2 Clemexidrils, Felix. The side effects are serious. In addition to fatigue and hearing loss, you may also suffer sudden balance issues. Oh, boy. There's more. Clemexidril has reportedly caused patients to experience time distortion.
Oh, good. I was worried it was today, twice.
Yeah, Felix, seriously, be careful. Clemexidril may also lead to reduced pain response.
That explains why this feels decorative.
That is my point, Felix. There is a tack in your head.
Can't really tell, man.
You took 2 of those pills?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you'll also encounter blurred vision.
You look like a cardboard cutout, man.
A change of appetite.
That would explain why I keep eating your lunch out of the office fridge.
No, Felix, it does no such thing. You've been eating my lunch from the office fridge. Taking Clemexidril has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but now I can blame Colmexidril.
Users of Colmexidril also experience excessive honesty.
I once adopted a traffic cone because I looked lost and hungry.
Further side effects include vaginal itch. Felix.
Don't ask, Playboy.
There's nothing to ask, Felix. You don't have a vagina.
I know that, Stone. That's not why I'm scratching myself.
If you're taking Colmexidril, emotional swings and inappropriate affection may occur.
I love you, man. You shape vows like a poet. I would fight a goose for you.
A goose?
Yeah, man, a goose. Don't make it weird, man.
Okay, well, thank you, Felix, but that will not be necessary.
But if it is, I'm your guy.
If a goose attacks me, tell you what, you will be my first call. But in the meantime, other side effects of Colmexidril may include unexpected flatulence. Colmexidril advises discontinuing use and consulting a medical professional immediately. We will be back in an hour.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Gritty, the beloved Philadelphia Flyers mascot, finally got the results of his Ancestry.com tests, and the results might surprise you. But first, we start with a congratulations to a local couple, Agnes and Gunther Plum, who celebrate their 75th wedding anniversary today. 75 years of marriage, Felix.
Wow, man, that's really something.
It sure is, my friend. They married on this day in 1950 when they were 18-year-olds. They were high school sweethearts, much like my lovely wife and I.
You were high school sweethearts, man.
Oh, we sure were.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Throwhook, could you please everyone on Profile This is played.
I sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola.
Hola. All right, Nick, you understand how this here game is played.
Drugs?
Don't have that category today, but you do have your choice of one of 3 categories. But if I'm taking that wrong, meet me behind the 7-Eleven. I'll hook you up. So today, your choices are hit me with your best shot, where you get the unconventional object someone chose to use as a weapon. Animalize this, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem. And finally today, license to spill, where you guess the substance responsible for creating the mess.
I used pizza once. Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
All right. A Washington State man He used an improvised weapon to thwart a home invasion at his Seattle home last Friday. So according to the Seattle Police Department, the break-in occurred around 2:40 in the morning. The 61-year-old man and his 15-year-old daughter were home. Now, the intruder armed himself with a kitchen knife when he broke into the home. The homeowner, he grabbed something in self-defense. Well, the suspect chased the homeowner out into the front yard and stabbed him in the leg. The man defended himself, and the suspect sustained serious injuries as the men fought outside. The suspect also had stab wounds. Now, the daughter texted 911 during the break-in and was not injured. Now, firefighters treated the homeowner for stab wounds. He was taken to an area hospital. The suspect, he was taken to an area hospital in critical condition and was under an armed police guard. The question is, what did the homeowner arm himself with? Was it his daughter's cheer baton? Was it a carving fork, as in the big one you hold down your turkey with? Was it a frying pan, or was it his metal grill brush? So daughter's cheer baton, a carving fork, a frying pan, or the metal grill brush?
What does Ted think?
That thrill is sexy.
Man, that's a tough one. Did you say where at in the area or just in Seattle?
It just said Seattle, and to be fair, since it's local, I didn't do too much digging.
I'm thinking just because it's him, his daughter's there.
Yes.
I'm going to say it's a cheer baton.
Cheering baton.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. I want it to be the cheer baton. Critical condition?
I hope he put it on that dude.
Well, look,
it was in critical condition, so whatever he used, it worked.
Well, the guy who tried to break in, the suspect, he had stab wounds.
Yes.
So that tells me that this guy carved him up with a carving fork.
I mean, he could have hit him with a baton and then took the dude's knife.
Could have done that too. But I'm just saying he just absolutely went in and just took him apart because that guy was in bad shape.
Yes.
Critical condition. I'm saying he held that thing like this and just absolutely went in on it.
I got you.
All right, so what did he attack this guy with, or what did he defend himself with? Was it a cheer baton, a carving fork, a frying pan, or a metal grill brush? We're going to find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
and thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Categories, hit me with your best shot on profile this. We stay right here in Seattle.
Yes.
For a guy who had his house broken into, his daughter was home at the time. The assailant, or the suspect, took one of his kitchen knives and attacked this guy. And stabbed him multiple times. The guy pretty well fought back. Seems to me like and kicked his ass pretty well.
In the end, yeah.
Yeah. Question is, what did he attack this guy with? Was it a cheer baton, a carving fork, a frying pan, or a metal grill brush?
Yes, indeed. And, well, Nick, that's a question that we posed to you. And let us start with Miles Montgomery.
Ow!
Yeah, you went with the basically the carving fork as it was.
Makes sense.
Now, and your theory made absolute sense, not the case. And then, Nick, you agreed with D. Ted Smith, and you're both like 15-year-old girl. Ooh, use his daughter's freaking cheer baton and lit this bitch up. No, I'm afraid that's not a whoops. He grabbed the same weapon I would have grabbed in this particular situation. He grabbed the old frying pan and beat this dude's ass to the point that he's in critical condition. By the way, good on you. Don't break into people's homes. And Miles, you said maybe he took the knife and stabbed him back. I don't know. I don't have those details, but I'm guessing that's what happened.
That was my theory. Yeah. Miles took the carving.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, man, look, a frying pan to the head is going to slow some down quicker than a knife will. It just will.
Oh, yeah. Because you won't feel the knife.
Right, the frying pan, I'm telling you. And I'm imagining, and I don't know, it's one of those cast iron skillets. Like, brother, that
game on.
You are done in that moment.
You don't need police detail.
Not one connection, like the fight's over, you know.
Now for all TV news all the time, and it's time for TV Time with Ted.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
All right, your choices today. You got the Jimmys.
Fallon and Kimmel.
Seth Meyers. Colbert.
Steven.
Or Ted Smith.
Is it Ted or is it late night?
It is right there. The title. These guys have talented teams of writers to help them come up with their monologues each and every night. It is up to you to determine, is this an actual late night joke and from whom, or could it be a The Ted Smith original?
Big news story this week was clearly ice. And I just want to say for the record, I'm against ice because it's impossible to drive in.
The Ted Smith.
Yep.
Damn it. They wouldn't teeter that line.
No, I think they would.
Yeah. There's a big ice storm about to hit the East Coast.
I was going to say, it came down to you, Fallon, or Colbert, because they're on the East Coast. Kimmel, no, because he's in L.A.
Yeah, and that's going to be bad. It's going to be like feet of snow, and then it's going to freeze with ice and rain.
And you can't drive on ice. A British inventor says his tricked-out trash can that broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest wheelie bin can now reach a speed of 66 miles per hour, and it's convenient. Because if he hits even a pebble on the highway, they can just close the lid and he's ready for burial. Lid. Colbert.
Meanwhile, new research shows that 5 minutes more exercise and 30 minutes less of sitting could help millions live longer.
Oh, no,
Colbert.
Damn it, son of a C-cook.
A British inventor says his tricked-out trash can that broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest wheelie bin can now reach a speed of 66 miles per hour. And it's convenient because if he hits so much as a pebble on the highway, they can just close the lid and he's ready for burial.
I read the name, not the title of the clip, Ted. That's on me.
Yeah. We just want to do the other one. I think they'll know it. New research shows that just 5 minutes of exercise and 30 minutes less of sitting can help millions live longer. Counterpoint, I don't want to. Who are you guys guessing?
Colbert.
Meanwhile, new research shows that 5 minutes more exercise and 30 minutes less of sitting could help millions live longer. Counterpoint, I don't want to.
That's a fair trade-off. Hell, stand up for 5 minutes.
Coming from the man who does the entire broadcast standing up. I see what you're doing.
Well, I'm just saying, if you just need to sit for 30 minutes less, like, I don't know, watch something.
Yeah, stand up.
Hell, Mike was with me on Saturday. If there's an important game on, I'm barely sitting down.
Yeah, football, I pretty much don't sit down much.
Oh, pacer. It was another absolutely freezing day in New York City. It was so cold that I went to LaGuardia Airport just to get groped by the TSA. Go for it. I can't even feel anything down there. It was so cold, I didn't Uber to work. I luged.
Fallon.
Yeah, it's valid.
Well, guys, it was another absolutely freezing day here in New York City. Oh, my gosh. It was so cold, I went to LaGuardia just to be groped by the TSA. I was like, go for it, go for it. Can't even feel anything down there. Go for it. If you find it, good luck. I don't know what to say. It was so cold, I didn't Uber to work. I luged.
That snowstorm that's going to hit this week on the East Coast is so big. Like, he might be off for a couple of days next week.
Yeah, it's possible, man.
Well, you got to remember, his writers got to make it, producers, camera people,
I'm so
directors,
glad I'm not there.
Guests.
Yeah. Well, my brother, who's a principal, he's just excited. He's like, he'll go to bed early, but he's like, man, I doubt we're going to have school. He's like,
they'll call that off by Saturday.
Yeah, he's like, I might have a beer and watch that Seahawks game. I was like, get it.
The drink.
Have 3 or 4.
You are not going to work on Monday.
I think everybody in here watches some college football.
Yep.
Sure.
What brand in commercials do you see all the time?
Dr. Pepper.
Correct.
They own it all.
And credit to Dr. Pepper.
They keep updating it. They're mildly funny.
And I like that they update them kind of throughout the season. Whereas, like in March Madness, you'll see a bunch of good commercials the first weekend.
And they don't change.
You will see that, right. Every round, you'll see the same exact commercial. So they do a good job there. So this woman, TikTok handle, Romeo Show, she uploaded like a little clip last month of her singing a new theme song for Dr. Pepper, right? She even said, basically, she was like, hey, if you guys want to use it, just reach out to me. Please get back to me with a proposition. We can make thousands together.
Thousands. Dr. Pepper's like, yeah, thousands. That's cute.
The video attracted over 42 million views, 5 million likes, over 400,000 bookmarks. Dr. Pepper said, hold on, you might be onto something. Basically, they did it. This week, they unveiled a new commercial featuring the song, even had her voice in it, over instrumental beats that emphasize the song's lyrics. It showed during the college football national championship on Monday. She said, thank you guys. That was awesome. I love you. I hope she got some money out of it.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did. Dr. Pepper's got the money, and they're making a ton of money. They're sponsoring all this stuff. I'm sure. And
do you remember the commercial?
I probably did not see it because I was on a plane for about half of that game.
Yep.
You know what? I don't either, but I feel like in the Super Bowl, you kind of make a point to watch some of the commercials.
Yeah, of course.
I didn't even think about for college football playoff.
I bet you that starts to change.
Yeah, probably will. But also, frankly, that was a national holiday, so like I'd watch so much pregame coverage. I was like, just start this goddamn game.
Right.
I was getting a little annoyed there. Let's see. Kelly Clarkson. She's expected to call it quits on her daytime talk show after the current season, the 7th season. Somebody said, quote, one of the sources said it's definite. Another said it's likely she will not go on. It takes a lot to put on the show. Looking at the landscape across daytime television, it's not sustainable anymore. Also worth mentioning, her contract expires after this year.
Funny how that works, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, good for her. Seemed like she did a good job with that.
People that liked it. Yeah,
but I know it's only a 1 hour show, but production wise, that's got to be a lot of work day in and day out.
Oh, yeah.
And frankly, I think she's famous enough. She's a good enough singer. Like she could just go
she's
back
not
out on
worried
tour.
about it. Yeah. Or she'll end up like on The Voice or something that's different, where she's not really in control, but she's just a panelist again.
She was for years.
Yeah,
right.
Do that.
I think she was on The Voice. Right, not American Idol. She was on one of them forever. I was going to say, there was rumors last year that she would leave her show and replaced by Hoda, but basically they haven't said if anybody is doing it. Kelly, obviously, everybody remembers when her ex-husband was he was battling bad cancer there. He ended up passing away. So she had already taken off a lot of time. And frankly, you hear that from a lot of people. Like, it's just, even like soap opera people, like, it's day in and day out.
Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. Every single day.
Yeah. And it'd be fun to do, but that's just a lot of stuff. So, and here's the thing. I think if you gave most people options, even if they're jobs they like, and it's like, they're still going to make a bunch of money, but you could work less, I think most people will take that.
Sure.
Right? I mean, I think we saw it with golf, with that Live Golf Tour.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, I saw, who is it? Not Bryson.
Koepka.
Brooks Koepka is coming back to the PGA Tour. I think some of them will. But those guys got paid a crazy amount more. Mm-hmm. They had to work less, right? I want to say there was only, 10 of those tournaments a year or something?
And they're only 3 days. They were. This year's different, but...
I tell you what, man, I looked up the prices on that stuff. Like, if there's one close, I was like, man, I might have to go.
The one in Pumpkin Ridge was cheap as crap.
Yeah, they have a birdie deck that's like a party deck.
Oh yeah, you throw down. They kind of try to make it like the Phoenix Open.
Right, which I think is coming up in a couple weeks, right?
Yep.
Also, I would say, like when I went down to the F1 stuff down in Austin this year, the F1 race, like we paid a lot of money, so we were in a good section, and there was like an air conditioned kind of lounge.
Yeah.
But we walked around the track, and we found this Heineken party deck, right? And it was awesome. There was like a DJ, like you didn't need a pass, you just had to wait in a little line.
Sure.
But same thing for like that. I was like, this is the best. There's shade. You were up on the hill kind of by turn one, right? Your boy was cooking out there. But it was so much fun. And they would have that DJ playing right up till like the qualifying was going to start or practice. I mean, it was so much fun. So like, right, when you look at like the Live Golf and stuff, I'm like, you got a party deck? Like, I'm in.
They also have screens up that shows all the action. So you can see what's going on, even if you can't look out at that hole. They've got all the cameras on and all that stuff. So you can watch the tournament in there. Step out, then go to the hole you want to watch.
Right, and golf or like, F1's different. NASCAR, for the most part, they're just running on ovals.
Yeah.
So when you're in there, you can see them the whole time. But like F1's not the best viewing experience because they zoom by, and then you're kind of watching them on a screen for a while. But same thing, like when you have sports like that or like golf where there's a lot of downtime and stuff, like I think you need those kind of experiences.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like for NFL football or for college football, you're so engrossed in the game. That's why everything's pregame. Right? Party, party, party. But like you don't need as much as that stuff around there because you could see the action on the field the entire time.
Right.
As opposed to just seeing one golfer go by or seeing the cars zoom by. But when they're going full speed, it is awesome. Let's see. I'm finishing up my jail show, and then I might watch that new Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movie tonight.
What?
The Rip.
I've seen the commercials.
It's on Netflix.
What are they? Are they bank robbers? Are they I saw the commercials and I'm like, for whatever reason, you put them together and I go like, all right, let me see what's going on. But I forgot even what it's about. I thought it was about a big fart.
I believe it's about kind of dirty cops again.
Okay.
But either way, you put those two guys in a film, I'm going to watch it.
Yep.
Thank you, Ted. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
Making headlines tonight, Hollywood A-lister Jar Jar Binks has been arrested for following his alleged involvement in a series of celebrity freak-off parties. But first, Hyperion Labs has issued a recall of their stress relief medication called Mexidril after reports that side effects may have been understated.
I do not know what they're worried about, man. I feel incredible, like my bones are wearing pajamas.
You take Clemexidril?
Not normally, but today I took 2. One for stress, one for backup stress.
What is backup stress?
You know how people have a bad day, then they ask, what else can go wrong? Then they find out? Yeah, I took the second Clemexidril pill for the finding out, just in case.
You might want to be careful with that, Felix. Early side effects include fatigue and extreme drowsiness. Felix?
Oh, that explains why my eyelids feel like weighted blankets, Playboy.
Other side effects include possible temporary hearing reduction.
What?
Are you being serious right now?
Stone, I can't hear you. What did you say?
Other side effects may include temporary hearing reduction.
Okay, why are you yelling, man? I'm literally sitting right here. Come on, Playboy.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, never mind. You really shouldn't have taken 2 Clemexidrils, Felix. The side effects are serious. In addition to fatigue and hearing loss, you may also suffer sudden balance issues. Oh, boy. There's more. Clemexidril has reportedly caused patients to experience time distortion.
Oh, good. I was worried it was today, twice.
Yeah, Felix, seriously, be careful. Clemexidril may also lead to reduced pain response.
That explains why this feels decorative.
That is my point, Felix. There is a tack in your head.
Can't really tell, man.
You took 2 of those pills?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you'll also encounter blurred vision.
You look like a cardboard cutout, man.
A change of appetite.
That would explain why I keep eating your lunch out of the office fridge.
No, Felix, it does no such thing. You've been eating my lunch from the office fridge. Taking Clemexidril has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but now I can blame Clemexidril.
Users of Clemexidril also experience excessive honesty.
I once adopted a traffic cone because I looked lost and hungry.
Further side effects include vaginal itch. Felix.
Don't ask, Playboy.
There's nothing to ask, Felix. You don't have a vagina.
I know that, Stone. That's not why I'm scratching myself.
If you're taking Clemexidril, emotional swings and inappropriate affection may occur.
I love you, man. You shape vows like a poet. I would fight a goose for you.
A goose?
Yeah, man, a goose. Don't make it weird, man.
Okay, well, thank you, Felix, but that will not be necessary.
But if it is, I'm your guy.
If a goose attacks me, tell you what, you will be my first call. But in the meantime, other side effects of Clemexidril may include unexpected flatulence. Clemexidril advises discontinuing use and consulting a medical professional immediately. We will be back in an hour.
From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy. From coast to coast and around the world. If it's not important, you'll hear it here. Exclusively on In Action News. Here now are Stone Ledbetter and Felix Foxworthy.
Gritty, the beloved Philadelphia Flyers mascot, finally got the results of his Ancestry.com tests, and the results might surprise you. But first, we start with a congratulations to a local couple, Agnes and Gunther Plum, who celebrate their 75th wedding anniversary today. 75 years of marriage, Felix.
Wow, man, that's really something.
It sure is, my friend. They married on this day in 1950 when they were 18-year-olds. They were high school sweethearts, much like my lovely wife and I.
You were high school sweethearts, man.
Oh, we sure were. Met in elementary school, dated in high school. She's the only woman I've ever been with, and we've saved ourselves until marriage.
Man, I've been with lots and lots of ladies. You know what I'm saying, Playboy?
I mean, I do know what you're saying, but I cannot relate.
Oh, man, I lost my virginity before I lost my first baby tooth.
That is disgusting.
Okay, listen, I didn't lose my first baby tooth until I was 16.
Wait. What? You had baby teeth until you were 16?
I lost my first baby tooth at 16.
When did you get your adult teeth?
As luck would have it, I got my adult teeth when I was 18, a legal adult.
I've never heard of that before. That's very, very unusual.
What's unusual, Stone, is that we're staying in the back of the office microwave.
I still have my baby teeth. What?
You got your what?
Not in my mouth. I just meant I kept all of my baby teeth.
Ah, yes, like in a jar or something.
Well, no. I used to make dentures for my cat.
Your cat has a mouth full of your baby teeth.
Yes. Is that weird?
It's not weird, Bonnie.
But it's like she's always smiling.
Because she has the mouth full of your baby teeth.
And now she chews funny.
Because she has a mouth full of your baby teeth.
So, once again, congratulations to Gunther and Agnes Plum on 75 years of marriage. Congratulations, that's beautiful. Hello, everyone. This has been an In Action News broadcast, a Comedia Dysfunction. Watch all In Action News videos, new and old, on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@inactionnews.
And make sure you like and subscribe, man. And be sure to follow us on all your favorite social media platforms at In Action News.
Returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. A woman goes through the car wash, her car gets stuck, and she gets rear-ended 19 times. Meanwhile, an attempted bank robbery in New York sees a buck committing all of the crimes. Lost cat 155 miles away finds its way back home. A Delta passenger gets soaked by airplane de-icing foam. And Ozark police sees over 80 gallons of moonshine. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my car.
All right, our top story, we go to New York, where break-ins happen. Police got a call about a burglary alarm that was going off at a local bank and quickly made their way onto the scene to investigate. When they arrived, they found the intruder still inside, luckily enough. But it was no ordinary ne'er-do-well, no. It was a deer that had the misfortune of crashing through the window and was unable to find its way back out. But not for lack of trying. Surveillance footage showed the buck was rampaging all around the bank looking for the exit before police arrived, and they were able to lasso the animal and lead it back to freedom. They took the opportunity to share the story to their social media with the tagline, quote, "We think the buck was looking for bucks."
Okay, all right. Here was my question when I saw the story. I tripped and silent alarm. The cops show up. I'm in there.
Yeah.
And I go, guys, I accidentally crashed through the window, and I couldn't find my way out. Much like the deer you released, am I free to go? If you just help me out.
Not a bad call.
It is a bad call, Mike. They would say no, but I'm just saying that'd be
You
my
guys let
defense.
the deer go.
Hey, man, he could have been here to rob the bank. You don't know.
I'm high and confused. I don't know. In other news, still in New York, we go to LaGuardia Airport for a new flying nightmare. It's news to nobody that it gets cold.
I did not think we'd hear LaGuardia Airport twice today in the show.
Right. It's news to nobody that it gets cold in New York this time of year, and this causes planes to have to go through a de-icing process before they're deemed safe to fly. They're led to a platform where they're doused with a de-icing fluid before they're given the go-ahead to make their way to the runway. On one flight bound for Jacksonville, things were going routinely until ATC got a call from the pilot that they needed to return to a gate. They were still on the ground. When asked why, the pilot admitted that something went wrong on the de-icing platform as the fluid somehow leaked into the cabin and, quote, soaked one of the passengers.
Ugh. How?
Nobody... I know.
I mean, was the door open? Just the thing about a plane is just this: like everything is sealed based on what a plane does and where it goes. So, like, you're telling me
you'd think it would
there's a leak on a plane?
You'd think that it would mention the exit row, but they were over the wing, is what it said. So yeah, I wouldn't rule it out, Steve.
The door. I'm just saying, hey man, you might want to check your door seals or window seals or whatever. Like, damn, that's terrifying.
You ever been on the tarmac when they're de-icing the wings?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a comfortable feeling.
It's not.
It's not, because like the plane's moved maybe 5 feet, then you hear the engines kind of power down, and then you see the de-icers come out, and I'm like, man, the pilots basically had a conversation that said, if we take off, we will die.
Right.
I mean, that
correct.
And now they're out there, and I'm glad that they made that call, but my thought goes to, is that enough de-icer? I don't know anything about de-icing, but it's just, is that enough de-icer? Guys, one more time.
Yeah, I've also walked out on just the tarmac, essentially on one of those short puddle jumpers.
Yeah.
Where you have to walk out and walk up the steps in that kind of weather before they de-ice. You are freezing. I mean, the door is open on that aircraft the entire time.
Yeah, yes, it is.
When you're boarding.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the plane is freezing cold on the inside. Then they shut the door. It takes a while for it to heat back up. Then they start de-icing the plane. You're like, this is awful.
Yeah. I was leaving Madison, Wisconsin when they were de-icing my plane. And I did not feel confident. And this is after having gotten on the plane, looking at the board as it goes, delayed, canceled, delayed. Like,
but not you.
Okay. Nobody was injured, and after about 3 hours, a new plane was filled with the passengers and took off for Florida. The leaky aircraft was taken out of circulation out of an abundance of caution. They didn't have any fear, but we're going to be safe.
Good call.
In Alabama, officers caught a criminal in the act. Patrol officers stopped a car for a common traffic violation, but became a little suspicious of what the SUV was hauling. Dozens of gallon-sized jugs with an unknown liquid inside. It didn't take long before officers determined that the liquid in the jugs was illegally distilled moonshine. 80 gallons worth.
Headed to Florida.
Yeah. Given the amount of booze that this driver was hauling, it was found to be in violation of Alabama law, and he was arrested. The moonshine was turned over to the State Control Board.
I mean, hey.
I know.
That seems about the right area of the country to find it.
Exactly.
I mean, look, I know it's illegal. I get, but to me, like moonshine, prostitution, stuff like that. Like, okay.
It's a clean transaction.
Like, okay. Really?
I mean, the craziest thing about moonshine is that they still do it.
They still do it. And people
you
still
can buy
grow
it in the
weed,
store.
right?
Right?
Exactly.
Like, I get there at Prohibition.
Right. But as long as you can buy it legally, like if you feel the inkling to buy it illegally, okay.
I mean, Miles will tell you, I mean, when my mom worked at D.C., there was a guy that took the train in from West Virginia, and he would bring her a jar of moonshine every Christmas as a gift.
Yeah.
And same way,
it's pretty common.
There's people out here, I'm sure, that still grow their own weed.
But it really just tastes kind of like 151.
Yeah, I know one. To the lovely world of the internet for something right out of Final Destination. A woman on the platform uploaded a video telling the story. Sorry, on TikTok. I shouldn't have wrote that. Woman on TikTok uploaded a video telling the story of a car wash nightmare. Surveillance footage shows the moment that her car is about halfway through the wash when it somehow got stuck. Unfortunately for her, her woes got worse as the car behind her continued to move along the track and proceeded to rear-end her car 19 times. So I don't know if that's a feature of the conveyor belt that they're on where it like backs up and tries to redo it again, but it's just ramming her car several times.
Right.
Damn. What's more is the comments were full of people revealing that this happens more often than one would think. Nobody was injured in the incident. That's great.
That happens more often than one would think?
Yeah. That somebody gets stuck and
Did
then
it bring damage to her car? Or is it just kind of bumper to bumper where it's annoying or you just like,
well, it's on a track system.
Right.
Right.
So she's stuck. It's on a track system. The track keeps moving.
Of course.
The guy behind her was probably getting hit too.
Yeah. Could be. So damage, technically, yes. I think it's going to be minimal.
I would hope so.
It's
but
not like it was wrecking it.
Is she replacing her taillights? Like, dude, both taillights are broken. Just everything.
You ever seen the rear windshield wiper that they've got with the blue tape on there after you've gone through there? I'm always like, you were a brown bear. I know where you were.
I've seen them do that too. Just in case those stories with the bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
We go to France for another happy reunion. A couple was out on a cross-country road trip along with their cat. They traversed hundreds of miles around the area, seeing the sights, but were suddenly sent into panic mode when their feline friend wasn't in any of his usual cozy spots. They spent some time trying to coax the cat out of hiding, but eventually deduced that he had somehow escaped. They retraced their steps and put word out to see if anybody had spotted the cat, but to no avail. Luckily, just as all hope was lost, they got a call from a woman that had found the kitty 5 months later. They believe that the cat had jumped out at a gas station that they stopped at, and over the course of nearly half a year, the cat followed the trail back towards home some 155 miles away. His microchip was scanned by the woman that found him, and he was returned home.
Damn.
My whole thing is that in the story, they're like, at this rest stop with an open window, he jumped out. It's like, how do you know? If you knew when that cat jumped out, you'd just search the area. You don't know. This cat could have just stopped off and gotten out the front door.
Why would you roll down your windows with a cat?
I know.
I mean, it's a cat.
Right.
They can get into a lot of whatever.
Not my cat.
It's cat.
Cat.
Men's Room Sports, you got hockey over on ESPN, college hoops on CBS Sports, and the All-American Bowl is currently underway over on NFL Network. As far as your weather, should be a little cloudy with a low of 31 tonight, and that makes way to a beautiful, sunny 47-degree Friday to usher us into the weekend. That's it for headlines. With that, Mike Hawkins.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Finally, a Friday. Next time we see you, the return of Ted versus the FCC and a Bad Choice Friday.
Yes, indeed. It's all true, but in the meantime, we be all about this bitch. So until tomorrow, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.